Well, finally made it back to Driftwood. After what feels like an eternity on the road trying to get these acolytes back home safe. We were able to get them back to the church in one piece, surprisingly. After we made it to Driftwood, we went on a couple little shopping adventures, getting a bag of holding here and a potion of slipperiness there. And after we had all done our shopping, we had come back to the church, and Mother Nor had needed our help. A church up north was not responding of recently, and she was worried for their safety. Even more worried when she got a message that seems to say that that village up north is in danger. We decided that we needed to head there straight away. So our gang decided that we needed to go forth as fast as we possibly could. Except for Calaluna, who decided midway through that he would rather take a rest than actually go forward and help these people, but he was tired, so who cares about what he thinks. When the rest of our group had finally gotten to that awful sight, we saw buildings burning, blood everywhere. It was not pretty, not one bit. When we made it to the church, we found that there may still be some people alive that made it out. I went upstairs and I heard a small skittering in one of the rooms. I had broken open the lock and found two children, Veronica and Azriel. They weren't even older than 10. They were scared to death. We were able to feed them and make sure they were safe. They told us of the awful events that happened here. That some levitating figure with an octopus-like face had taken these people and led them out into the forest. There's a cave, and in that cave is what seems like maybe our greatest foe yet. We will save these people, and we will make sure that they are safe.
Hello and welcome to Twitch Slays D&D, a Twitch stream where you guys get to play as our fifth character, Bott the Adventurer. Speaking of Bott the Adventurer, we do have some unique update. If, for example, everyone just leveled up to level 3, and our wonderful Discord decided which subtype archetype our level 3 fighter Bott was going to be taking. They chose Benneret.
Yay!
Benneret. That seems like a French word. I could be wrong.
You know, French is already,
There's a T at the end. It seems like that T is silent. I could be wrong. Anyways, he received a new ability called Rallying Cry. So Bott has that. I'll get to that in a moment. Also, the voting decided that Bott's HP was going to be rolled live. So.
Oh God.
Is that we're gonna roll it like right there?
Bott's gonna roll. Bott's gonna roll over the thing. I'll get to that in a second. Just wait. All right, Bott. If you want to do me a favor and roll me a D10, I think fighters D10.
That is hit dice.
Something like that.
Yeah, roll me your hit die, Bott. What new HP you getting?
Miles, thanks for the gifted sub.
Oh, thanks, Miles.
Oh no.
Bott rolled a 3.
Oh no. All right.
Y'all make it sound like he has like a low hit.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
He never gets hit.
That's true.
Yeah, no. AC of 9's pretty good, or 19 is pretty good for a level 1. He had the AC of 19. Okay, so Bott, you're gonna get that. Good luck adding that to your HP. Also, we're not hearing you out here. Anyways. One new update that I don't know if you guys were here before the stream, but we have a new tutorial out. That is because Bott's combat is being updated. Very similar to the way we do our first, how you choose for his what's the word for it? His
Spells.
moods.
Oh.
Similar to his moods, now it's going to be done on the stream to where you guys decide kind of what you want him to do as opposed to picking the exact location. So that is the number one thing that we have changed going on. New combat system, because we should be hopefully probably encountering some big combat in this upcoming episode.
Oh, yeah.
Anxiety kicks in.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, you guys. Talks of a mind flare, some troglodytes. How bad could it be?
Don't even.
At nighttime.
Don't.
At nighttime, with exhaustion.
With
Speak for
exhaustion.
yourself.
Okay. That also leads us to say our big thank you to Miss Magikarp. Magikarp sent us these beautiful dice. If you guys want to show us the camera, if we can get into the next scene.
Look at, I have earrings, you guys. I'm so excited. They're dice earrings.
Yeah, we Magikarp made us some custom dice based on our characters, and
You need to cut.
it's not seeable at the moment. Not wrong scene. I'll take that real quick.
Although he's going to.
Thank you. We have this cursed object. It is a small coffin that says "Nay."
No!
That is
F in
seeable.
chat for Nene. F in chat for Nene.
F in chat for Nene. I'm gonna hand you guys your cursed dice jail back to you.
Thank you.
I have some of my dice here, if those are seeable.
Oh my god. The chaos ensues.
But anyways, that is going to be it for announcements. Bott, you're level 3. You got some more HP. It's gonna be a rockin'
Not enough.
evening. And see you guys in just a second.
Ooh.
Welcome back. All right.
I was not given a memo. You didn't CC me in the email.
Previously on Twitch Slays D&D,
Drop your dice. That Magikarp medium.
our wonderful adventurers. Are you guys all right?
If I were to be stuck in my car, I could totally use this to break my window.
You could, yeah.
You wanna bet? Well, okay, I think that's something we have to see in
I'm
action.
not gonna break my window.
You just said you could.
You could.
Yeah, I could. I could break my window with my hand.
Headrest, though. Your headrest can.
That's true.
Yeah, safety advice. Use your headrest.
You
to
can
break
use
the window.
your belt buckle too.
Okay,
Let's
so
go to
previously on Twitch Slays D&D, our 5 adventurers made their way back to Driftwood. They made their way back to Temple of Ilmater, where they returned the 3 acolytes, who after seeing some maybe traumatic experiences are seeming to, they're alive, they're all right, they're doing fine. They were...
So I'm moving the dice I'm not using over here.
I feel like this is like our thing.
sure?
It's just we're obnoxious
Feels not like
during
a-
his recap. This is like we do this every week.
Hold on, one more.
What?
How many dice do you have?
So many.
Have you ever counted?
Stay more on the
Hang on.
Can we? Oh,
Okay.
never mind. I feel like we should do like guess how many dice you think she has, and then we'll count them, and then we'll give you a number next week.
Oh.
Ooh.
That sounds like good.
Sorry.
I'll buy a mask for you if you get it correct.
Okay.
We just made our own contest on the channel without consulting anyone.
This is not your channel
You know what?
anymore, Kevin.
I'll buy a mask with my own money if someone guesses the amount of.
You're gonna be.
All right,
I'm gonna pay them.
Whoever gets the closest.
Send to someone else.
Wait, is
And-
whoever gets the closest? Or
So-
Whoever gets the closest to my dice number, I will personally buy you a.
Is that
Twitch
counting
Slays
in the
D&D
new
mask.
set of dice you're getting today, or is it just everything?
This
right
is
there?
including this is the dice that I
Where should they
have
put the number?
shipped to me.
In
There's
like
at
Discord?
least 7.
Should they like put it in Discord somewhere?
What?
Like their guests. Where should they put their guests?
Oh yeah, put
That's
the
if I
put the
had
guests
my
in
own
the
camera, like
oh,
we're in the
meme
office.
jail. Put your guests in the meme jail.
Put your guests in meme jail and Discord, and if you're not part of Discord, join it.
Shameless plug. Okay.
Anyways.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. Glad we had that adventure. Anywho,
Sorry.
Mother Nor found themselves in a sticky situation
We're terrible.
where they had to
God,
go
yeah,
travel up to Falkirk, where one of their like sister locations had went dark. The party went and searched around for a little bit to find out that they decided to take it amongst themselves to solve this problem. They headed north up to Falkirk with a little bit of separation in the middle of that. They found a deserted town with track marks leading outside of it. Inside of that issue, they went to kill 2 troglodytes to find out that all of these people had been captured. We are leaving off, I think, around 10 p.m., roughly 8 to 10 p.m. that evening, after they've all woken up from a nap to recover from some points of exhaustion. All right, and that is the scene. You guys are all, I believe, in the Temple of
I'm not
Ilmater.
exhausted.
You're not exhausted. You're fine.
I'm glowing.
I'm so proud of you.
You almost let a child die.
Hey, Gianna, do you remember the plan we discussed? That these two don't know about? Okay, cool.
I did in fact rewatch because
Okay,
I was
good.
like, I forgot.
You want?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, so it's roughly 10 p.m. for you guys. You have set down the small child, what's it called? Veronica and Ezreal are resting for the evening. They have had some sleepless nights, except now they feel more comforted. It's roughly about 10-ish. What are you guys' plans? What's the objective?
If I remember correctly, Bott wanted to go.
I think we should
I
wait.
think also, did we already like barricade them in? I think we planned to go, but I think I remember trying to help them get set in
We
there.
left them a knife.
They do have.
We need to create a plan of attack.
I think we have a plan, Bott. I think the plan was you're custom built for this job
Why?
because he has history. That's what he says.
Oh, yes, yes. Custom built to deal with
Troglodytes. Yes,
Why the troglodyte?
because that's what he was built for.
How do you know that that was made for?
That's what he said in the books. His book said, "Hi, my name is Bott. I was custom built to fight troglodytes."
Whatever.
It was in the prologue. No one reads the prologue.
Okay.
But can we get more specific?
Sorry,
Maybe a
Bott.
battle formation?
Can someone translate
Can you
for me?
translate?
But can we get more specific? Maybe a battle formation?
Yes, no, I think we had that actually.
I think
Bott.
we have battle
Now let's get
formation.
in formation.
Bott
Crazy
was
over
taking
there.
the head. I was nervous about it, but you said you wanted to go in front, and then
Me and
Callum,
Cal were right
Lune
behind.
would go up front, and I would maintain the back for my deep fear of troglodytes.
I don't know how this is supposed to work. I can't see. It's dark. Or it's getting dark.
It is quite dark this evening. With some cloud cover, every once in a while the moon does peek through.
I would imagine the troglodytes would keep their area lit.
But didn't you say they see very well at night? Almost perfectly at night?
But if we wait another night, more
Did
will
say
die. Do we want to take that risk?
But if we wait another night, more will die. Do we want to take that
Yeah.
risk?
No, I
I'm
don't.
not ready to take that risk.
I don't want to take the risk, but also like, you know, I want to make sure that like we're safe because, you know, I think that we're like the adventurers, and if we're not okay to save them, then they're all gonna die, and so are we. That's just what I think. I don't know.
On the flip side, I mean, if they wanted to kill them, they would kill them. So they're going to be food rather than murdered, which is a small step up in terms of a time scale.
Well, how often do troglodytes get to eat?
I don't know. Devin?
That sounds like a punishment worse than death to be eaten.
Yes, but you can't eat all the people at once.
Would I know how
Not
like
true.
approximately when they'd want to eat again?
Roll me a nature check.
Oh,
Oh, there you
See,
go.
like when it comes to animals and feeding times, you're familiar with relatively this kind, not this species, but other lizard folk.
nature, you said?
Nature, please.
I'm not professional.
Oh, the first big chonk roll.
19.
Woof!
Sick
All
as
right.
hell.
Big
You would
chonko.
know that they are cold-blooded, so they have a big meal kind of daily, and then kind of like burn it off mostly. So you know they have a big meal, and then have some time to relax. Let that sink in.
But I know that because they're cold-blooded, are they more active? Or do they follow cold-blooded rules where they're only active really at daytime?
They don't follow like traditional cold-blooded. They just their diet. You can assume their dietary is like that. You don't know if they're going to be mostly active in the day or at night. You don't know if they're nocturnal.
Well, I mean,
If they've already had their meal, we have time to rest so we don't go in exhausted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at me like that.
Do we know that they've already eaten?
no, we don't. But
We
what we're
don't.
saying is, though, is that these people aren't going to be continuously gobbled. That even though some people may die, it's better for us to go unprepared, so that way we can truly save those instead of all of us dying and no one getting saved at all.
What if
I
kids are getting eaten
100%
right now, though?
agree.
I mean, kids are not the most nutritious.
They would probably wait for the kids to be fully grown before they ate them.
It's a matter of numbers,
Do we
really.
have to have this conversation?
Yes,
Yes.
we do.
I don't want to talk about children being eaten.
Well, that's the hard reality of the situation.
I think we should wait and then go when
Let's
we're all
get some
fully
rest
rested.
and go very early in the morning. Perhaps
fully
we can
capable.
get the drop on them.
Very early in the morning.
Yes, I think that's doable.
I think that's a good idea.
I can handle that.
What's the earliest we can wake up and them not be exhausted?
6.
So traditionally speaking, you can take one long rest per 24-hour period, and they just took one. However, in this case, given that their exhaustion stems from lack of sleep, I will allow it.
Yay!
Given the circumstance, this one isn't from like just being physically tired, like you just hit leg day in the gym and walking sucks. It's currently 10 p.m., so 8 hours from here. The earliest it could be is 6 a.m.
I think that's doable.
So we're sleeping.
And this is me being nice,
Yes.
technically.
Yes,
Some
I
rest.
think we should get rest.
I'm fully rested.
Bott, are you comfortable with that arithmetic?
Please say yes.
Please say yes.
Say yes,
We got
say
exhausted
yes,
here
'cause I
because-
need to know.
We will rest and we will strike strong tomorrow.
Yeah!
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay.
Cool. We rest.
Awesome. Sick beans, you guys. Sick beans. That's not better than cool beans. All right. Anything special before you guys rest for the evening? You guys have you found a space to sleep. Any plans and preparations before that, or?
Yes. I mean, I'll keep watch. I'll keep the first set of watch before Nova goes to bed. I want to talk to her about something.
Okay. You guys all settle down with your mass amount of like sleep depravity, and you may.
Oh, I want to talk to my patron.
Yes, of course.
That's all.
Sick.
Just a nice little convo.
Sounds good.
All right.
All
Good
right.
night.
Night.
Sleep tight. Don't let the
Good
bad
night.
bugs fight.
Oh, I'm sleeping near the kids.
I was gonna say,
Same room or room next over?
Same room.
Okay. Yeah, there's plenty of bunk beds.
I don't need the. I can sleep on the floor.
I was gonna say, can I just like literally sleep outside of the door of their room?
Yes, and there's bunk bed if you
Cool,
want.
I'll take the
option.
bunk bed.
All right,
Sleep
bunk
right
bed.
outside the door.
Sounds good. Laxton, you're Indiana Jonesing it. With no hat, though.
No hat.
I need to get a
You need a hat. Okay.
That's my new art, guys.
Bott, what is your plan? Are you taking taking a comfortable spot?
Watching over everyone.
Okay. Sounds good. You'll be best spot would you for this would be in by the hallway near the stairwell, so you can hear anything coming up, as we'll have a visual about down where the hall is. All right. Nova, Cal, Luna, everyone is down for bed, and it's just you two up currently.
Hey, Nova.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm okay.
I wanted to say I was sorry for not going with you guys when I should have.
Are you really sorry?
I still think everyone should have rested, but I'm glad you guys are all safe.
How?
What?
That's very kind of you to apologize.
Yeah, well,
Um,
someone's got to be.
I was really worried about you, and I didn't want to go. And I didn't want to leave you. It wasn't like I was wanting to. But everyone was leaving, and, you know, like they started walking away, and Blackston was like, "We have to go, Nova," and I was really, really like, I felt pressured, but I didn't want to go because I think it was better that we should stay and rest. But I just like don't want to split the party again, you know. And I hope that, you know, if this happens again, I really hope not, because I was really annoyed. Not at you, but the situation, you know, with all of them having their own minds and decisions and not talking. I think everyone was in the wrong here.
Everyone can't be in the wrong. There's usually generally a good
No,
right and the
no.
wrong.
I think we should have talked about it and come to a compromise.
I tried to talk about it,
I
but
know you
Israel
did.
just ran away.
Try to talk
I
about
know.
it.
I know. It was, you know, Israel went just on his own, and then Blackston was pressuring me, and then Bott went with Israel, and then, you know, you didn't want to leave, and then I was sort of stuck in the middle of where do I want to go.
I mean, if you think about it, if you guys hadn't left, we'd be able to go and save those people right now.
No, I know.
gotta-
I agree. But I just
Kids also could be dead.
I just didn't know what to do, and I just
It's fine.
Let
I
the
just wanted
pressure
to
get to me.
apologize. I should have
You
just
know what?
gone with everyone to make sure everyone was okay, because what if I never got to see you guys ever again?
don't say
It
that.
could have
What a
been what
blessing.
happened.
That's really
That
sad to
was
think
black.
about. I don't want to think. I'm sorry too, you know, and I don't want you to be mad at me for going with them, and I don't want you to think that I was like willingly leaving you.
I'm not mad at anyone. I was just saddened by the fact of what was happening.
Me too.
Mhm.
I was like really disappointed and really heartbroken. Obviously, I was crying, you know.
I also did have another question. I'm really nervous about tomorrow, and I feel like that
What?
I feel like, could you use your cards to see how maybe tomorrow is going to go for us?
I can do that.
Just to put my mind at ease a little bit.
Okay. Let's give us a little shuffle.
Who put 3 copies of Death in my tarot card deck?
Death.
You know, it
boy.
could mean something different. It could mean.
Yeah, it could be Death 3 times.
Did you ever look up what the deck of many things was?
Yes. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's bad. It's scary.
All right. Let's hope this goes well. I really hope it does.
Can you
I'm
take
really-
one from the bottom, one from the top, and one from the middle?
Okay, witch boy.
Are we doing 3 or we're just doing 1?
Oh, okay, just take one then.
Well, I guess we'll do 3.
I don't know how these things work. I was just
2.
guessing.
Past, present.
Or can we do one for each of everyone?
Everyone.
Oh,
So
God.
hold on. The first one you choose, I want that to be for you. The second one you choose, I want it to be for me.
Okay.
The third one you choose, I want that to be for Blackston.
Which one do I want to go from for
Just
Blackston?
pull.
And
And then,
then 70, draw 75 more for the 75 people
And
in the
then-
cave.
and then the last one I want to be for, or not the last
Do
one.
one
the
for
next
everyone in chat.
For Israel, and then the last one I want to be for Bott.
Okay.
One for the
Israel,
Patreons.
And then Bott. Okay.
The-
Okay. 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 Mine is the 7 of Pentacles. Wow, she looks so calm, and like, you know, tending to her fruit. Me tending to
Are
you
we
guys.
your fruit?
Probably, yeah.
Who's this
for
one
you.
for?
Oh my gosh, this one's for you. You pulled this one before.
Oh, that's the one with the party.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me when I left
You're
you guys.
crying over something.
That was me when I left.
I
I
know.
was sad.
You're sad. Everyone left you.
I know, but it's fine. We're
Okay.
back together.
Calm,
So
there's a
maybe you'll be sad
party.
tomorrow. I don't know. Who was next?
That was
Blackston.
Blackston.
Blackston. With a dagger. Wow, Blackston's coming to save the day.
Maybe Blackston will pull out another dagger. Who knew?
But he dropped all of his themes, so maybe
Maybe he's gonna lose some
he'll
stuff.
be really clumsy tomorrow probably. And then
Israel?
Israel. Wow, there's a lot of magic going on.
Oh!
Israel's going to have so much magic coming through his
Maybe Israel will show us some new magic.
Ooh. Yeah, there's like little spell scrolls and stuff, so maybe like new spells. Ooh. Maybe we'll see some new content from him. Okay, then we have Bott.
New
And then
content.
last is for
Israel
Bott.
patch 1.2.
Oh my gosh!
What?
Bott! There's 5 daggers! And there's a witch crying, and there's one stressed, and there's one super excited. I'm going to say the one that's holding all the daggers is probably Bott.
Blackston?
I was going to say Bott, because who's the one? Me, I'm the one that's crying. And
Is the grumpy one Blackston?
yeah! It looks just like him. He's
Maybe
"We
maybe
should
Bott's gonna
go."
take Blackston's daggers again.
Bott took his daggers, I think. You know, there's 4 in the sky. No, there's 3 in the sky and there's 2 in Bott's hands.
Wow.
So maybe Bott is going to take his daggers. Maybe Blackston dropped all the daggers and then he had to come back and Bott had to bring them all back to him. I don't know. I think tomorrow's going to go really well.
Well, I feel a lot better after that. Thank you.
That was,
I was stressed.
you know what, pal? I really enjoy your presence and your company and
Not
you know,
enough to stay with me?
Why'd you have to make it so sad?
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I just poking fun at it.
Well, just know that, you know, I love that you support my tarot cards, and not everyone does, and it makes me sad that they don't even want to support
I'm just so
me.
interested as to what because they always seem to have something in there.
I
from
know, I
something
mean,
that happens.
we'll see what happens tomorrow, you know?
Well,
Do I hear any of this?
Bott, yeah, roll me a perception check. They got real excited.
Or is that the...
I rolled a 11.
11 plus 2 with your perception. Let's see, that's not bad. So, yeah, it's plus 2. You're able to you get like halfway into it as you're not really paying attention for the first half, and then as they got into this reading, it got more exciting. You got about the second half of that. You got to, when they got to about your card, you were listening, tuning in, as they might say.
Do you want, you're writing notes down. Do you want to write down what
Tomorrow
each
Blackson
card
come up
was?
off his blades. And Bott pick them up.
Guys, it's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Is there a party?
Is there a Blackstone tomorrow? After
when
tomorrow?
time out.
Who knows?
Whenever one of these things happen, I just need to pick up the card and go.
I want you to see a dead Blackstone on the ground. You pick up the party card and be like, time to
I had
go.
no idea that fortune telling with cards was so literal. Is there a card with us standing over troglodytes?
Translate.
Translation. I had no idea that fortune telling with cards was so literal. Is there a card with us standing over troglodytes?
Oh, it's like Bott's right here in the room with us.
Wait, is Bott talking to us? Like,
That was Bott talking to you two, yeah.
oh.
Yeah, he came by the very end. Bott has moved his way because he heard by the end.
I don't know, but you can ask it a question if you'd
Do you
like.
want to ask a question for the tarot deck? I can shuffle it again. Your card was this one. Where is it? Here we go. Look. Maybe you'll have magic or something. Maybe it's the fairy fire. Maybe tomorrow you'll cast fairy fire many times. I don't know. Do you want to ask a question?
Give me a moment to think about it.
No problem.
Okay.
So how long have you been using these card thingies?
Well, my aunt Lavinia, she sort of taught me when I was younger. She owns an apothecary shop in Edgemont.
What?
Apothecary shop?
What's an apothecary?
It's,
What is the meaning of life?
What
That's
is the
a loaded
meaning of
question.
life?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty. Oh.
The meaning of life is whatever you make it, because life is yours to live.
Did you draw a card?
No.
I'm asking the cards.
Oh, you're asking
Oh.
the cards. Okay, let's
Thought he
give it
was
a
asking me.
shuffle,
It's all
and then we'll
about
ask
you,
again.
Calvin.
What is the meaning of life, tarot cards?
I was actually
Gold,
hoping for
gold,
more tarot
gold.
reading. I didn't get enough of it.
Yeah, Devin literally was on OBS the other day doing the tarot.
I was there the whole time.
Okay, until 3 a.m. What a time. All right. What is the meaning of life? Learning.
What is it?
The King of Wands.
And
It's
they
all
would be
about.
like, rock on.
Oh! There's a map. So maybe exploring.
Life is meant to be explored.
Life is meant to be explored and learned about. And teaching. He's teaching the cat. So maybe teaching others, and your legacy will
Teaching
continue.
pussies how to man up. That's what I'm reading.
What? Get out
That's
of here!
very
You're not even
cerebral.
here.
Go to sleep. Life is for.
Life is
meant
an
to.
adventure.
Life is an adventure meant to be lived, and you take your past experiences and teach it to others, and others do the same, and you learn from each
Yeah, I think honestly that's a pretty good card to have.
Yeah.
Again,
So learning is the meaning?
learning and teaching what you've learned and traveling the world and doing good for everyone.
That's why the intelligence stat is the best stat.
You're asleep.
Incorrect.
Go to bed.
That's the meaning of life. That tarot says. So that's all.
That sounds doable. I am
Honestly,
learning
think
a
we're-
lot.
Yeah, we're doing it right now. We're adventuring. We're learning. I'm teaching Cal about tarot. Cal's teaching everyone about himself. You know?
I mean, I could teach you how to.
Swing a really great axe like you
Whistle?
have. That's like my height.
Can you whistle?
I'm also learning about tarot and life and my past.
Yeah, we're all learning together. And I can whistle. It's not very good though. My dad's really good at whistling.
Your dad's good at a lot of things.
Yeah, he's really good at a lot. That's why he's famous.
Where is he?
I don't know, somewhere adventuring.
Did you miss him as a kid?
Yeah?
Was he around often?
No. Oh, getting.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You look nervous.
I just don't talk about.
I want to try to whistle too.
Yeah, whistle, Bott.
But I don't know if you have lips.
Whistle.
Nailed it.
Did it.
I'm mad. I'm looking at the chat. I'm mad there's no little star next to it. Like in describing actions.
Woo.
Does Bott have lips? Does
Bott,
he like? How does it something
Are
move
they-
when he talks?
is
or
it
is
like
it just
a-
like a?
Are they
Is
kissable?
there like a speaker? A
Wait,
speaker?
who?
Are they luscious?
Bott has. I'm looking
Are they like
deeply at the
soft
menu. Yeah,
gummy
he
bears?
has a. Bott has a jaw.
Does it like move when he talks?
It does move.
Is it articulated?
It is to a degree.
Is he
So-
a good kisser?
I don't have these. These are
Hi,
questions.
welcome to Dating Sim.
DN dating. That's a thing.
and dating.
Dating! Which monster's the most dateable? Come tomorrow for our next
We need like 70s.
That's our
Sorry.
I kind of want to do that, actually.
That sounds
Valentine's Day's coming up.
reading every.
Valentine's Day special.
All right. So it turns out Bott can whistle. Just it doesn't sound like a whistle. It sounds more like a whistle.
Says you have to make a
Bot, can you make that whistle even higher?
Bott?
Like,
whistle.
maybe you can make it to the point where only animals
We.
can hear it.
We.
We what?
All right. So at this point, you guys need to settle in for the evening, or you're gonna start not gonna get that full rest in. Go to sleep.
We'll talk about my dad
I was about
later. We
to
have
go.
to unpack that. That's
All
a
right.
lot to unpack.
I enjoy these sessions. It's
I was
very-
ready for that to be the
Too.
whole
I like
episode.
opening up, you know, communicating.
ready.
All right, I'm going to sleep now.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay.
I'll lay down as well.
How do you do that so well?
All right, Bott, you return to your position. Did anyone else take a second shift, or everyone just sleeping?
I trust Bott.
Sick. All right, the five of you now, as the morning comes, you hear this like the slight sound of some chirping as the sunrise is making its way over these eastern mountains. It's just starting to break way through when Bott comes, and Bott, you're aware of the time. You come up, stand up, and start heading to everyone, giving a little rousing knock to each door where everyone has rested for the evening. And it's time to move in and potentially rescue a large group of people.
What if they're
No
all
pressure.
dead?
Well, then it's not going to be that hard to rescue them.
But they're dead.
Yes, we won't rescue them.
Will we run or will we still fight?
I think we have an ethical duty to fight whatever killed all these people.
We have to make
Yeah,
sure
so
that
they
this
don't
doesn't happen again.
Do it again.
Yeah. All right. I have no qualms killing these people.
We have no qualms killing, period.
Well, now, hold on.
That was out of
Wait
character.
a minute.
What?
Are you guys heading towards the familiar mouth cave that you guys saw before?
Oh shit, I'm nervous.
Are you guys heading back to this? Are you guys having this conversation in the morning?
Yes,
Like,
yeah. We're on our way.
You are heading down your
Yes,
way. It's,
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you guys are now heading through the town, and it's not snowfall, but like as you step through the mud, it's kind
Let's
of
go.
crunchy.
He'll go first.
All right, Bott wants to go first. Or Bott, you're taking the charge. Actually, I'll get a marching order right now. Bott, you're going to be in the lead. Who do I have following? Shortly behind. Israel, when you woke up, what's it called? Veronica and Ezreal were. They looked asleep when
Good.
you got up.
Cool. Good for them.
Marching order. So we got Bott first. Who's next?
I'm last.
You are last.
I'll
Noted.
go after Bott. Before we leave the church, though, are there any noticeable, like, large stones that would fit into the bag? Like, you know, like building stones?
Yeah, there's a couple like.
Like those heavy ones where people
There would be a couple you could fit in there.
I'd like to put some in there.
Yeah, you take a couple and just.
That's the noise it makes whenever something goes in.
They're
We really
stuck
got a
in-
bag
they're
of
caked in
holding
mud.
just for rocks.
These rocks have now made it. You have 3 large like stones.
Like,
Stone.
Stone.
Yeah, like a building
Stones.
like a building brick, something that would be a couple like a
like
foot.
what they used to build the pyramids.
Stones.
I was thinking close to the size of a cinder block, but sure.
Like, oh, I was thinking bigger than that.
Wait, can you say that again? I got a better joke this time.
Oh my god.
Can you say like they used to build the pyramids?
Like they used to build the pyramids.
Oh, you mean Jewish slaves?
Oh my god!
Better joke than stones.
Oh my god.
I wasn't ready for
The
that.
chaos tonight is in.
Moving. All right, so you guys have now,
We're moving on.
You guys have now moved your way through.
My people go.
You
We're
guys have
never
na-
gonna get to the cave.
Wow. All right. Rocks fall, everyone dies. But we're outside. You guys have now made your way to.
Game faces on.
What was
His
that?
game face is on.
Oh, okay. All right.
Does anybody have anything, like, this is the first time we've gone and, like, determined to kill things. Does anybody have any, like, predetermined, like, do we sing, like, a song or something?
We've killed things
What?
before.
No, but
killed-
this is the first time where we've gone to intentionally kill something.
We weren't trying
Like,
to
we're
kill that
going
one.
in here to fight. We've never gone anywhere to intentionally fight before.
What about the assassin?
Well, no, we just
That,
wanted to
we just
catch
wanted to
them.
capture
Wait,
and question.
now my
Wasn't
perspective's
premeditated.
changing, and now I'm a little confused, and maybe I'm having an existential crisis of if I want to do this or not.
But we have to
We
protect
have to
the
do
You
people.
have to do this.
But
This is the not so fun part about adventuring, doing things you have to do.
okay. I'm just nervous.
It's fine. It's gonna be.
It's because
okay.
before it was like self-defense, and now it's like we're going to murder.
Well, we
Do I
are
remember any
self-defending.
Geth songs?
Bot, roll me a history check. See if you have any memory
We are
of some
self-defending.
Gith songs.
We're self-defending.
I rolled
those
an
who
8.
can't.
8 with your intelligence would be a -1, bring you down to 7. So, Bot, you're trying to think back about it, and you get one note, and you just hum one note, and just hold it.
He whistles.
So,
You're actually, Bot, you're right. You are whistling that note.
so I'm fine dying. If I do, just bring my body back to Pottsfield, please.
What if we all die?
Well,
That would be awful.
No, wait, I don't want to die. I'm not ready.
you're not gonna die.
Well, hopefully we don't.
None
You're
of
not
us are
going to
dying
die.
today.
I won't let you die.
I won't allow it.
Hey, Nova.
What?
I'm sure those troglodytes might have, like, all the gold just buried in there somewhere.
Do you think?
Maybe. We won't know until we go in there. Can you
Crippling
imagine how much they
anxiety.
stockpiled if they
Gold.
No.
just... Imagine how many villages they could have done this to. And they could have just stockpiled so much gold in there. We need to go save those people.
Do you think there's like a mound of it in there?
It could be their buried treasure.
And think of all the people you will save.
We
They
are
will
not
sing your
turning
song
this-
after.
We're not turning this into an unmoral cause for gold.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just thinking about the glimmer of a gold.
The glimmer of the
mound.
kids' eyes when we saved them.
You've now made it. You've now exited the village. You're starting to head through the forest as this conversation is continuing.
As we're going through the forest, I'm going to just be repeating my home prayer in my head over and over again.
What's that?
Want to hear my prayer again?
Is it long?
It's about
I don't
6
remember
lines.
hearing it. We
All right.
I remember the
Uh,
prayer.
Pray over us.
No, it's for my internal self.
Oh.
I am with the force is with me. I am with the force.
Yes. Yes.
Yay.
The matter kind in sweet relief, that life is short, the ache is brief. All suffering done for last request, when body fails, the spirit blessed. Return these bones upon my death, to the golden ewes upon the leth. The soul moves on, it takes no pains, all debts cleared and returned remains. Just on loop, baby.
You are not insane, but it looks that way from an outside
That's
perspective.
fine.
You're fine though. Your insanity is just you feeling mentally prepared today.
What if we do suffer? Like, what if we die a very suffering death?
At least we'll have died defending something.
I don't want to suffer and I don't want to die.
You're not going to die.
We could. We're coming in. We're going to try to kill things. You could kill us.
Not if we kill
They
them
are going
first.
to have to melt me down before that happens, Nova.
Look, Bott said he'd protect you. What about me?
You guys have now made your way through the forest to where you're starting to come across the familiar clearing, where you're approaching the mountain face. This is not
All of you. Nova is just the most visibly breaking down.
It's true.
That's fair. That's fair. You've now, all five of you, you have all reached the familiar area that you were at last evening. Can I have you guys roll perception checks for me, please? All five of you, as you guys are now like familiarizing yourself with this location.
9.
I rolled a 10.
I rolled a 10 plus 2.
Perception?
Yeah.
Perception, please.
12.
Bott's 12, you're 12.
14.
14, not bad.
18.
18.
Ooh.
And 8?
Yes.
You're in the back there, you're still recounting your hymn or line, dialogue. As you guys approach, you come across, as you guys are like breaking out of the clearing, before you like not expose yourself to like out of the trees, but you're still within the line of the tree line that's breaking in before the mountain face. You look to see, it doesn't seem that has been much movement since then. It looks.
I would like to sneak and get a look at the cave entrance.
Okay, you can see the cave entrance from here. It's probably about 60 feet from the tree line to the cave, and now at this point in time, the sun has now made its way to where you're going east. So now the sun is kind of like in your eyes at this moment. It doesn't stop you from seeing. You're looking through, and you can see that it's undisturbed from the last time that you were there. The only thing that is relevant is you find the familiar chunk of troglodyte that was blasted off by Nova in the last fight that you guys had. So you see that on the floor in the same place that it was left as prior, and the front entrance looks undisturbed since your time last night.
Does anyone have a spell that can make me look like one of them?
No, but I mean, I don't want to blow it too early.
What's your plan?
Oh, no.
What's your
Hang on.
plan, Bott? What are you trying to do?
Let me look.
I am going to weekend at Bernie's this. I pick up a body.
The bodies have been
They're buried.
they've been buried since last time that we were
The
here.
troglodyte bodies?
Yes. I can unbury them.
Could
yeah,
you unbury
sure.
one, and I can do my best to try and take on the appearance of one of them?
Would it be the appearance of a dead one?
No, now hold on, this might work. Wait, I don't think this will work.
Why?
Nova, do you think this will work?
What?
Oh, you did the thing.
Why wouldn't this work?
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Troglodytes can recognize their brothers.
Though when you guys encountered the troglodytes, they had quite a pungent odor as they got closer.
That's
Yeah,
right.
they're really stinky. You don't smell stinky.
I can just drape his clothes over me.
I don't know if it's gonna be
It's not
enough.
like that.
That's not the right stink.
No, it's like
It's
like you don't want to be in the vicinity. Like you want.
What
to
about
vomit.
me though?
But you don't stink either.
probably stink the least out of all of
I
us.
can go in alone first.
What if they
I'd-
booby trap the entrance?
I'd rather back you up on that.
And they won't be able to. Sense me, wink wink.
That's true.
Ooh, wait. I have a spell. Charm person. But I don't know if that will work on a troglodyte.
To save you the time on this one, you would know what Charm Person does. I'm going to look at the official wording of Charm Person.
I have it right here.
Okay.
I know troglodytes are
A
resistant.
humanoid.
Humanoid.
Yeah, it's humanoid. Troglodytes are humanoid.
Yeah, from
But
you guys'
troglodytes are also resistant to magic.
Oh.
At the very least, I want to sneak in first and see if I can take some down first.
I think this is an excellent idea. I'm going to cast a new spell I've been working on.
Oh, okay.
Bott, get ready. You're now invisible.
Okay, Bott's now invisible. How long does invisibility
Oh
last?
wow.
It's going to last an hour, I believe, as long as I've got concentration.
All right, so Bott, you're now invisible for the next hour. What breaks it?
Say, like, probably
attacking?
attacks?
Let me double check here real fast.
Taking damage?
Are we? Did we? Did this action already happen?
I'm doing it now.
Oh, I don't. I think I should go instead of Bott.
You should go what?
I said I think I should go instead of Bott.
Spell ends when the target attacks or casts a
Because
spell.
I tend to get out of traps better than other people, especially if I can see them.
You
What
can
do
go
you-
invisible too, brother.
Not as long as that.
Do you have a way to attack from afar?
Well, he can't go invisible at all, so I'd rather. bump
I was
over.
going to shoot them with my crossbow.
What's that?
He's going to shoot him with his crossbow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
but-
got ranged.
Even though Bott is invisible, won't they still hear him?
I mean, the spell breaks when you attack, Bot. I think we get
Not
in.
if I'm super sneaky.
Well, that's the tricky one.
If he's invisible, can they still hear him?
Yes.
Take away disadvantage,
You can.
though?
It would be an advantage on this roll, so it'd be a
So,
straight roll.
just straight
It'd be a
stuff.
straight roll.
But I'm thinking, Bot, get in there. If you see the head troglodyte,
How do you know what the head troglodyte looks like?
Bot will know. He looks big and strong.
Are you sure Bott will know?
Bot will know.
Give him the credit.
I think we just have Bot take the lead,
Alright.
and we follow
I know.
behind about 40 paces back.
Why 40?
It was a fun number.
I'm fine with that.
All right, yeah.
Oh right. Okay.
Invisible. You're invisible now, Bot.
All right, Bott.
Look at that. You can't.
Bott, you've now became invisible. So that means that you can now head inside and go about your venture. So now that you're invisible, Bott, so here's how this is going to work. You have advantage on stealth checks. However, you're also invisible, so it's not like the roll is the same number. So you have the ability to, what's the word for it? It's going to be a lower roll. It's going to be a lower requirement because you are invisible. They can't just be like, oh, I know exactly where that one footstep happened. So that's just how we're gonna rule it from here on out. And let me know if you want to head inside. Anyone else heading inside with Bott, or is Bott just going
Does
invisible?
the advantage cancel out my disadvantage?
It's just going to be a straight roll. It'll cancel it out.
Please don't attack until we're all ready, Bot. Am I looking at him? I have no idea.
Wouldn't you know where he is?
There was a
your
joke.
spell.
Yeah, I suppose so. No, I don't think I'd be able to see him, actually.
I'm
No.
over here.
Oh,
Silly.
okay. Yes, thank you. Don't attack until we're all ready, all right? Thank you.
Reconnaissance!
Yeah.
All right. Bott, you don't have dark vision, do you?
I'm not dumb. I understand.
He does not.
Yeah, Bott does not have dark vision. This is one of the first parties I've DM'd where not everyone in the party has dark vision. So
It's just Nova, right?
just Nova.
Just Nova.
Just Nova. But that's all right. The light is bleeding into this cavern a little bit to where you can see for a decent amount.
Should have turned me invisible and put Nova on my back. Or turn Nova invisible and put her on my back. But neither
Okay,
do they.
Bott, let's see. So now, Bott, you are now invisible. You have about 59
Yeah,
minutes
all right.
left. And what stands in front of you is the mouth to a cave. Are you heading inside?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. You start heading inside to this cavern, or cave, more like.
Can I go to the top of the cave?
Top of it?
Like, I don't know
Yeah.
how this cave looks.
Yeah,
but like,
so
can I,
let's see. I've got my little description
Like
here.
a gargoyle.
yeah, like if something comes out, I can like.
No, that's a fair point. So approaching, Bott, as you start approaching the cave, you are now invisible. As you go through, I'll have you roll me a stealth check while you're doing that, describing this to the rest of you guys. There is the mouth of the cave with like a layer of rock over it, so you can perch onto this cave as if you were a gargoyle.
I rolled a 9.
9, okay, plus
Buddy.
your dexterity bonus.
I think it's like a
Okay,
not
let's
enough.
see. Your stealth, it's a +4 though,
Oh really?
so that's gonna be a 13.
I didn't know we had that much.
So,
Oh.
Bott, you start heading inside, and you've now broken the mouth of the cave. And as you go inside and look through, you take yourself about 30 feet deeper to where you start to come to a crossing the roads. Perception check. You've now seen, you don't see Bott go in. You have no idea whether or not he has made his way through. You heard a few footsteps as he went, or they went to the mouth of the cave. But once they got to the mouth of the cave, you lost audibility to hear whether or not, how deep they've gone into it.
Shall we?
Yes, let's.
Calduna, you kind of followed closely behind and got to the perch that you're looking for.
All right. Let's go.
Did Bott
Praise
Bott
all.
roll my perception check I was looking for?
He did not. Did he? No.
I rolled a 14.
Not bad. All right, Bott. So with that 14 plus 2 for perception, to your let's get some verbal wordsmithing going down.
Ooh, paint a picture.
I'm trying to. You get to a crossroad where you're starting to lose visibility both ways. It's more of a Y in this cave, and all you have now is just your senses of sight, or not sight, smell and hearing. To your left, it sounds like the sounds of water, not quite rushing water, so assumably not like a river is your deduction, but you can hear the sound of like a stalagmite or like a stalactite dripping water into like a pool as you hear like the echo of the room. You hear the echo of the water bouncing off of like all of the area in that to your left. To your right though, it's quiet. You don't hear that watery movement. You hear maybe a rock fall, and in this deafening silence, you can start to hear like maybe you hear some movement, but it's kind of far off to where you don't know for certain if it's there. What's your plan? You guys all
Give me a moment to think about it.
Oh gosh, I didn't consider which way Bott would have gone.
This is taking too long. We should go in.
Which way is in? Which way did Bott go?
Oh, we're inside the cave?
You guys are kind of at the mouth of the cave, a little. I don't want to say apprehensive, but like kind of peering in, seeing if you can have listening for Bott or seeing if you can make anything out of it.
Let's just go.
Yes, let's follow. We're following
Okay.
him. Trying to... Gosh, it's hard to figure out where 40 feet behind him is, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yep.
I was gonna say, I thought you really had a specific way to figure that out.
I am going to go to the right.
Bott's going right. Okay.
Did he say this out loud?
No.
This?
Okay, so you guys are all Bott. You start going right. Let's see. I've got all my dungeons drawn out here. Or caves. Anything that's important. But as you go right, you start to head down deeper. As you get down, as you start it's not deeper. It's just deeper into the cave. It's not quite going deeper as you're not going down. You're just going deeper into the cavern. As you go through, you're starting to recognize you're starting to lose less and less. You have less and less light, so it's really hard to make things out. But as you're going down, you're starting to see you're starting to see the rocks as they're getting it's getting more moist as you enter this, as you get deeper into the cave. You find as you're walking through with the last bit of light that you have, you look to your right and you see a small little divot in the cavern. Inside this divot, you see. Actually, I'll have you roll me a perception check with disadvantage because it is dark once you make this turn. Back to you guys.
I rolled a 4. I rolled a 7.
All right, 4 and a 7. So with disadvantage plus 6, or 4 plus 2 is 6. You're unable to make out what it is unless you get closer. You're behind the cave, kind of peeking, and as you see it, you see like a pile of some things. You can't really tell what it is. You'd have to get in and feel around to understand what you're looking at.
Meanwhile, I think we're going to do our best to try to find Bott tracks.
Okay.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
I'd like to use magic awareness.
Is that the search for magical item?
Yeah, no, it's as an action you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic.
Okay.
I can see magic location of any spell or magic 60 feet.
60 feet.
Know what class of magic it is.
Sure.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow,
Okay,
this
that's
works!
New. Neat.
This would work! I like it!
Yeah,
Holy
I
shit.
think it will work.
Yeah, clever use of that. Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
You get to the mouth of the cave where you also come to yourself the senses of hearing the sound of that water, the echoes of the water bouncing around, and then to your right, as you look through, just in the distance, you see the whole figure of Bott because they're fully shrouded with invisibility and whatever.
And he's magic himself. So
Yeah,
magic
you see
core.
the core, and then of course you also see the full nature of his.
He went that way.
All right.
Good,
Do I see
fine.
anything else?
While they are doing that, I get closer to
6
figure out what that is.
Closer to figure out what that is. As you at 60 feet, how long does it last? Is it instantaneous or a few minutes?
It says until the end of your next turn.
6 seconds. So it blinks out after this. There's nothing
Within that 6 seconds of me activating it and Bott, I want to say he went that way and then take off after him.
Okay.
So that way, like, because I'm figuring
Yeah.
everything between me and him is safe, so I can use the most of what I'm looking at.
Good point. good
Sure,
point.
sure. Yeah, you can definitely get that. Yeah, you run through. You catch up to Bott almost instant, like, after.
Oh, he was that close?
He's like 40-ish feet.
We've been doing great.
Damn, yeah, you're right.
I start moving a bit faster.
Yeah, you get there. Bott is now moving forward as he now hears you guys behind him. As you get deeper, you get to where Bott was. You have the full 60 feet of range. There's no other magical entity or anything of that presence within 60 feet of where you're at, and then it wears off.
And we follow
Yeah,
the
you see
furball
Cal,
running.
you see him cast his new spell, and then straight to you guys.
Right. Cal,
Yes?
where'd he go?
I don't know. He was here a second ago. We're off. I can't see him anymore.
Luna? Nova?
Yeah?
Who's
I'm
Luna?
rushing ahead.
God. What do your teethling eyes see?
Can I see Bott?
No.
No, you have no ability to see Bott. Bott's invisible for the next 50 minutes.
Can he take it off himself?
No.
Can you take it off?
I can take it off him, but I don't want to because that was a second
Bott
level
does not
spell.
have the ability to take it off. All right,
Can
Bott.
Bott... Is Bott within me? Like, how far away is Bott from us?
Good question.
Sick.
Yeah.
No, I was just wondering because
It's a great question. Bott, you're about.
I was just thinking Bott
If I
could just
attach
fairy fire
something
himself.
to Bot,
I don't want to waste all.
Oh.
I don't want to waste all.
will the rope go invisible?
Post casting of invisibility, no, the rope won't go invisible.
Correct.
Pre-casting, a
Would've been
chunk of it
smart.
would go. Yeah.
Yeah. I just learned this spell. We're learning a lot today.
Man, so many things we should have done before we
Bot,
walked
if you
in.
can still hear me, take this rope, and then so we can follow you a little more easily. And then
that
if something
kinda rope-
happens, drop it.
I mean, they'll see the rope drop. I don't.
No, this works. This works. I like this idea.
It's like
I
a
don't
like a
know.
pet.
It's like
Invisible pet.
a visible pen.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Wolf, how long? Oh, the rope's really long, huh?
About 50 feet.
I'll just We'll let
I mean,
him
you
go.
can.
Yeah.
You don't have to use the full 50.
We'll let him go like 30 feet in front of us.
Bot, will you do this? Whisper, whisper.
He can still talk.
Yeah, but you hear this as this conversation is going on. Are you interested in this plan?
Are they saying this out loud?
Yes.
Yes.
They're kind of calling it out to you because Cal Luna roughly knew how close you were at the time. Now, again, 30 feet isn't that far. It's like the side of other side of a room. So you like a big room. Are you taking the? He extends the. He tosses the rope.
SH.
He shushed you guys. Do you toss the rope out and see if Bot grabs it?
Yeah, I'll just wait, see if it goes taut.
But the rope's been tossed, Bot, whether you grab it or not. It's up to you.
Watch Bot not grab it.
Oh my god, please
Listen
grab
here,
it.
Chad.
Give me a moment to think about it.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Bot, for that decision making. Okay. While you guys are here, you have all actually caught up to the same spot that Bot where he was at. So that similar cavern. So if you guys want to as you're now peeking into it, Nova, you've got dark vision, so you can see quite clearly in there. I'll have you roll me some perception checks. If you guys are interested, you can roll perception with disadvantage.
Yes, I
Sure.
will.
17.
17, pretty good. 10, not bad.
13.
I do not take the rope.
19.
I don't want to risk alerting the enemy to my presence.
All right.
I rolled a natural 20.
Respect.
Disadvantage.
I'll respect it.
Ooh.
Bot. Respect it.
So
19.
what was everyone's roll total?
19.
19? That's really good.
17.
17.
13.
Decent. You guys start looking in there, and at first you see what looks like a body. Then as you look closer, you're checking for breathing, and as you get enough to where you can finally visualize it, you see the body of a troglodyte laying on its side. There's actually two that are roughly laying on their side, away from the entryway.
Does it have any wounds?
As you were inspecting it, you realize that neither of them are moving. No breathing. Taking that closer look after that first scare, it does appear that these two troglodytes are dead.
I hate how you use the word appear.
It's dark.
They're also cold-blooded.
It's true, but they're not even breathing. At least they don't look like they're breathing.
Can I take my quarterstaff and poke it?
No!
Absolutely.
Can I attempt to grab her quarterstaff when she pokes them?
Roll me a quick dexterity check.
Can I roll medicine to check that they're dead from a
It's
distance?
dark. You'd have to get close or get a light going.
I'm gonna just be right behind Nova,
Nova,
as she checks it.
Cal, you try to go to grab it, but by the time that your hand gets on the staff, she has fully poked it with the big rock at the end of it.
No. Not with the other.
Oh,
I don't want the crystal. No.
Not with the.
Don't let her
with,
crystal touch it.
No, of course not. With
No.
the blunt end or the
Blunt
bottom
end
end.
of a staff.
It's not a pommel, but you poke it, and its body shifts, but it stays. It doesn't
Like
move.
it shifts with me poking it.
Yeah, as you poke it, like you push it
Okay.
forward,
Okay.
and then as it goes back into the resting position it was currently at.
Yeah, I think it's dead.
Can I roll a medicine check on its head?
Yeah, now that you can get a little closer. It's dark, so you'd have to like get in to inspect
Does
it.
it still stink? Ooh, it smells really bad in here.
Yeah, it's this whole tunnel smells like a
Can you
whole lot of
control
hot
how
trash.
bright light is
Yes.
Oh,
at
yeah,
any
you can.
time? Or is that the initial cast?
I think
is
it's
what it
the
is?
initial cast.
Oh, I can use the thaumaturgy.
Is
to
it the
make
initial
like,
cast?
darker.
Let's see.
I can use thaumaturgy to make it like darker.
I'd like to pull out a rock
Okay.
on my bag. Can you cast?
Yeah, I'll cast light on it.
Light's been cast on this rock.
You can see.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then when we're done using it, I'm just gonna put it in the bag.
Now
Yeah,
that the
sure.
light has emanated the room, it's clear to see that these troglodytes are both dead, as they have had. You can see roll some investigation checks, or this will be medicine. Roll some medicine checks.
18.
Damn, can't I make
18.
an investigation
Good.
check?
Sorry, fam. 16.
All of us?
Yeah, if you want to, if you're interested
sure.
about
That's
I'm very interested.
Fuck, yeah.
Bott,
man.
you're heading deeper in. I'll get
Look
to you in a
at
second.
That,
10.
that number.
10?
is
It's like
beautiful.
investigating
That's
a
an
murder.
18.
Okay. At this
Don't
point in
want
time,
fire,
you
bitch.
guys all now see that there are slash marks, and there are about 4 claw marks, that shredded a lot of these troglodytes. They've
These
had
people wolfmen? Jeez.
these have had claws that have scratched them up to where that's most likely what has killed them is claws, claw marks, maybe some bite marks.
Okay.
So I think the troglodytes are the least of our worries.
But while you're going down, you have now actually reached a little deeper into the cavern where you come across a more open area. It was tough to see at first, but as you kind of got to the mouth of it, you could hear through the sounds of it opening up as you got deeper into this cavern. It's near pitch black for you now. That's kind of where you stopped. And as soon as that happens, you get to the mouth of this area, and behind you, you see something emanate with light in this straight cavern. And in the distance, roll me a perception check.
I'd like to put the rock.
I
away
rolled
now.
a 1.
Roll the 1. You're unable to make out with the quick burst of light that goes on, and you watch it disappear. You can't make out much, but you do see that there are several standing figures moving in the area. The flash of light, you saw them for a second move, acknowledge.
They are the lights of my life, I guess.
You saw a couple of them turn real quick
I needed
towards
that.
the light, and you hear the sound of footsteps heading your direction. What is your plan? You came down.
Blinded by the light.
Someone's
You-
feeling fancy.
You came down a straight corridor, so just to explain a little better, there's a straight corridor between where you saw them move for a second and where your friends, the last place that you saw, are currently located. Caluna, the rope has not been moved yet.
Oh, he didn't pick it up?
Yeah, he didn't pick it up.
No.
Nope.
Then I'm just put the rope away.
Okay, yeah, you're putting the rope away,
I also want
unbeknownst.
to put the rock away.
Yeah, and the rock has now been put away.
So the enemies saw them but don't know I'm there?
That's a strong deduction. You are still invisible, yes. Are you? You now start to hear the sound of footsteps coming.
How many are there?
With the one, it was hard to tell, but you could see that there were a couple. But you can't dictate how many there were in that flash of light that you witnessed. You start hearing the sounds of footsteps coming towards the cave entrance where you're at, or the tunnel entrance where you're at. Are you trying to hide up against the wall, or what's your plan? Are you going to stand there and maybe get hit by them as they're running through?
Give me a moment to think about it.
Okay. At this point in time, you guys are starting to recognize that there are, as you put the light away, you see the light flash up, and in your guys' line of sight, you can see this tunnel that leads back to where you guys came from. As you look deeper, you see a mouth of a cave that expands into something more, but you couldn't see, with the quick time that it was out and you put it away, you couldn't see much farther than that. You just saw that where it expanded to, and it's roughly a straight line from there.
Okay. Let's continue on
Okay.
Towards Bott.
towards wherever our friend may be.
All right, Bott, are you getting out of the way, or what's your plan? You guys start heading that direction.
I have an idea. If we run into anything that might be after us,
I'm getting out of the way so they don't know I'm there.
Cool.
when I work,
You stealth your way back against the wall as you hear the rushing, as some footsteps rush past you.
when I yell the word now, I'll take the rock out and throw it up, and you guys close your eyes. And that way, maybe whatever is coming after us will be blinded, not ready for the light adjustment change.
It's not
How
that
light?
bright.
How bright is it?
It's like if you were to pull a flashlight
I mean,
out.
but wasn't it bright enough if Bott saw it?
It's a pitch
like
black
another-
tunnel,
Yeah,
so,
so it'd be
You would
really-
see.
you would see it, but it wouldn't blind anybody.
I think it has to be more focused.
Unless of course it was something like a kobold who has light sensitivity.
Okay.
We can hope.
There's a spell called daylight which does that
That's
thing,
exactly what we're
but
asking for.
hella
Oh.
bright.
That's next level.
Yeah, it's not gonna burn your eyes. It's like a torchlight. If you looked right at it, you'd be like, man, this sucks. But otherwise, it'd be fine.
Damn.
I can try to cast Charm Person or something.
I would recommend rolling some perception checks real
I would
quick.
like
Yeah,
that.
totally.
Bott, you're starting to hear the sound of
Disadvantage?
perception check for you as well.
At disadvantage?
This is just hearing,
Oh, okay.
so not disadvantage. You're listening.
I rolled a 11.
11 plus 2. What's up for you guys?
18.
18?
13.
13?
16.
16?
9.
All right. Bott, you scooch up against the rock wall you have. As you hear, with your roll, you're able to hear there are three sets of feet that are rushing down the passageway that just where you are standing. And at this point in time, you guys, those who rolled high, everyone but Nova, you're starting to hear the sound of approaching footsteps. Not boots particularly, not like a shoe, but the sound of some other type of footprint hitting the ground.
I could cast Charm Person.
On 3?
And,
On 3?
no, 1. And then that 1 could go and...
How much time do we have before they reach us?
Seconds. They're on their way.
And
It's
then-
only maybe 100 feet between that, and it sounds like they're running.
I'm in the front, yeah?
Funny.
Roughly. You guys are all kind of clumped around the same
And
corner.
then I can...
As they pass by me, I try to trip one.
Not an attack.
You're right. Bott, roll me a... would this be a strength check or a dexterity check?
Dexterity.
feel like-
Try to catch themselves.
That'd be the other guy.
That'd be dex on them.
I rolled a 11.
11. We'll do base strength roll for this. That seems fine.
then
Bott, with
definitely
your
the
base
counter
strength
dexterity.
plus 3, 14. I'll see if I can unstumble one.
Mischief. I
First
like
roll
it.
of the night. One does trip on itself
Hell
as
yeah,
it's going
brother.
down. So if now at this point in time the two have approached you guys, we're gonna roll initiative now.
Well, I wanted to do something before that happens.
Sure, you don't really see them coming. You can only
Well,
hear
I
them
can hear them, right?
roughly,
And I can hear they're running towards us.
Sure.
And we're now. How narrow is this cave?
about 15 feet wide.
I wanted. Oh Jesus. What I wanted to do was to use disguise self, run ahead, hold out my halberd, and try to make them run into it, whoever it is,
Okay.
I like this.
and 'cause
Um,
they won't see it, and they're running.
casting disguise self.
Or
Right, is
not
it-
disguise self, hidden
in-
step.
Oh, you're going invisible.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'll let you try to meet them head on with a spear. Are you gonna try to get an attack out of it?
No.
Not
This
spear,
one-
like-
I want to try and get advantage, so that way I knock them. I'm holding this out, they're running at it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
That's why I asked how long it is, because my reach is 10 with the thing.
Yeah. Are you holding out, trying to have them spear themselves onto it?
No,
Oh, okay. I think. Yeah.
there's a rope. They're running this way. They're gonna catch themselves on the rope.
He wants to clothesline
Clothesline
him
them,
with
yeah.
the.
Oh, I see what you're
spear.
saying. You want to clothesline them. Okay.
Does he want to clothesline them?
Is that
couldn't think of the
what
name.
it is? Are we attempting to see a clothesline?
Yes.
All right. Let's see. So yeah, you as you see them running up to you, you cast Hidden Step. As they approach deeper, you go to it. Roll a. This is a weird roll here. It'll knock them prone. And we'll start combat prone if they'll just make 2 saves. They'll make 2 dex saves. Roll a strength check for this one, because you're gonna like bar both as they try to like hit it head on. 19, pretty good. The first one's a natural 20.
Aw.
Well,
Second one is a.
natural one? Let's get both numbers.
Not enough. Second one's gonna be a 18, but it's gonna. So one gets clotheslined and is going to start the round prone. The other one is up. Okay, now we're gonna enter combat. So I'll have everyone roll initiative for me, please. Let's get a cavern going.
That's gonna be a 15.
Oh, I know. I hope it works.
Where? I've got a lot of options here. Gotta find the right one.
Holy crap.
You all right?
Yeah. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Let's.
Ready for our numbers?
Not yet. I'm still trying to find the right one. I didn't think you guys were getting to fight in the middle of the hallway.
Well,
So.
This works in our benefit.
think
one's
of the
prone,
meme
others
that
not.
you saw that you sent yesterday.
Yeah, I know. That's why I have this. I was making sure I have plenty of preparation. What page are you?
Worst case scenario, let's get some Wendy's bags. We'll make a hallway.
Oh my goodness.
Big bags. Unite.
Biggie
All right.
bags.
Let's get some
Biggie
combat going.
bags.
Give me a second to get your. Let me set up a little bit before
I
we
miss
get into
chicken
full
Sora.
combat.
Yeah, no problem. I'm excited. We're level 3. This is our first combat is level 3.
But I
This is
really
true.
want you to think about maybe not attacking. I don't. That's up to you.
I want to stay invisible,
Thank
so
you.
I am staying out of the fight.
If he attacks, his
Nice.
invisibility.
Yeah, yeah. If he attacks or is attacked or casts a spell.
So
Is my trip thing an attack?
After the clothesline, you've gone invisible. After that, after like the whole impact of it.
You become
it's
visible.
also it's only 6 seconds. So
Fair.
it's
I mean-
that was about 1 turn's worth. You were able to brace for 1 turn to knock 1 over, and 1 is here. Okay, give me a second.
Does Rallying Cry count as a spell that makes me visible?
Yes, it does, Bott.
damn.
Is it? Is it a spell? Or
Yes.
spell-like ability?
It's funny you guys mentioned it. It's actually a spell that he has the ability to
Does
use.
that mean Bott have a new glowing tattoo on his arm?
Yeah, Bott's only. Well, it's the one, the tattoo, the fairy fire. Rally and cry. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
That's an ability.
Yeah, it's not a spell, buddy.
So it's not a spell?
No, that one's fine.
It's an extension of Second Wind.
Sorry, I was hearing fairy fire, not rallying cry. Distracted is all.
Has anybody
Paladin,
ever
front.
played like World of Warcraft or like Heroes of the Storm?
No, but I
Yes.
watched you play the other day.
You know, whenever I think of Rallying
I'm
Cry,
shouting to bolster your spirits.
Thanks.
I think of Varian. When he,
Yeah.
like, screams.
Yes, yes, yes.
In that video game, it's like he does a very specific scream. It's like, ah! And he like crashes into you and then destroys you. But you know,
Yeah.
That's so confusing.
I feel like Bott. Can we hear what your screaming would sound like, please?
Yeah, what does a scream, a
my
rallying
God.
What is your
cry?
rallying cry like? Chortle, chortle, chortle.
Hold on, wait.
I'm not shouting now. I'm
Yeah, but
sneaking.
I want to hear what it's gonna sound like
Yeah,
when you do.
well, no, let him do it live.
This is out of character.
Don't ruin the element of
I'm
surprise.
gonna come up with some ideas, though,
For what?
what he can scream.
Chitty chitty bang bang.
We're
Should I
actually
put
gonna
on
take
my
What if
dragon
his scream
socks?
is like one of those like what?
Should I put on my dragon socks or should I put on my fuzzy socks?
Fuzzy socks would be
So
warmer.
poll you just put out to chat?
Hey chat,
This thing go
should
here.
I put on my
That's
purple
there.
fuzzy
got
socks
there.
or my dragon socks?
I think Bott's scream should be like one of those sensor beeps.
That's pretty funny.
Okay, so that's that. Let's get some troglodyte action.
I'll wear one of each
not
for now,
fast.
and then chat will let me know.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this fight.
Let's see.
Beep, boop, protect my group.
Beep,
What I've worked on
boop,
right now.
Protect
It's a work-
my group.
It's a
All right,
workshop idea.
I now have my roll. If I can have everyone roll.
Bop, beep,
Don't
my
have
hair's on
fuzzy dragon
fleek.
socks. That's next up on the list. Thank you, Miles. That's going on my
If
wish
everyone
list.
could roll initiative for me, please.
Oh, I rolled.
I rolled.
Okay. What do you guys have?
Dirty 20.
Sick?
19.
Right, pretty good.
One.
Do I roll even if I'm not fighting?
You would roll just in case, because you would hear the fighting, so you'd have some level of involvement.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, not great. Isra 19.
No cursing, please.
That's fine.
In middle, 1. After the.
After what?
Do you have a dexterity bonus to that one?
Nope.
Okay, all right. Cal, you were at a rockin' 1. Let's see. Charlottes are. Where are they?
Nope, I get no bonus to my initiative.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, look how strong I am.
You are very strong.
And I'm
Looking
kinda
for-
You
I actually
are.
have a lot of wisdom.
You do. Well, that makes sense for you.
It makes sense. That free speech.
Did Bott roll? Did I miss Bott's roll?
4. No, 4.
4. All right, 4 plus 2. Still not bad, or still not great, but
This is a
better
very
than Cal,
short D4.
Huh, thanks. Making me feel great about
and
myself.
better than the troglodytes.
Dragon socks.
Dragons.
Wagon
Someone
tails.
says dragon socks. Someone says
Okay,
one
1,
of
2,
each?
3,
Yeah, one
4,
of each.
5.
That's
Blackston,
Yeah,
what was
but
yours?
you want one full
15.
15. All right, Blackston, 15. Blacks,
maybe 2 dragon
15.
socks on one foot.
Okay,
Okay,
give me one
great.
moment.
Put the fuzzy socks, dragon socks over it.
Uh,
And then vice versa on that.
Bot, just
I know
letting you
what
know,
I'm
the
doing.
one that you
what
tripped,
I'm doing.
you heard get back up and begin running in that direction. It looked around for a second, but
Look around, look around.
How lucky we are to be troglodytes.
it doesn't seem to have noticed you. It thought it just tripped on a rock.
How lucky we are to be in combat now.
I have been waiting for some good combat for a while.
Adventuring is
Now,
happening, and we just happen to be
In a burning city.
there you
in a
go.
burning city in the world. The burning city in the world. Work, work, Kalaluna.
Work, work.
Israfel.
And Nova.
There's Blackston somewhere. We're looking
I'm
for
the
a
Mariah-
bot at work, work.
I'm Mariah
Okay.
Reynolds. I come in Act 2.
We're looking for
And Bott.
We're looking for a bot at work, work.
And Nova. And we'll do Bott, Bott.
Bot, bot.
Are we in combat?
We are in combat. Yes, 1 second. Just
You're
getting
fine.
my last bits
We're
here.
the biggie bag.
I have to. I'm checking my map here to see where the other troglodytes are located.
Thank
Let's
you,
see.
Kate Cat 18, for these lovely dragon socks. Not sponsored. Not.
Okay.
I thought your toes were like poking through the socks. 'Cause I was like,
Oh
how are those keeping you warm?
no.
Welcome to Sock Chat D&D edition.
Okay.
Okay, I've got a dragon sock with a purple sock.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Take
Yeah.
us in. Beam us up, Scotty.
Okay. So let us see. My first person to be ready. Oh, gotta change that to some better music.
Look at this
Sound
stuff.
music.
Isn't
Hoping
it
for it.
neat? I need to print this.
You do need to print that.
Oh, my feet are so
Can you
much
guys hear the
warmer.
music? Because I can't really hear it.
No, I can't really hear it, but I
Not
guess
at
Jack
all.
I
can
don't-
hear it.
I trust
It's
Jack.
because you talked and you said the word at one point while we entered the cave, and it threw it off.
Oh, great. I said the
You
the
said
forbidden
he said the ECHO word.
the forbidden word in this house.
Icho?
Icho.
I was trying to think of a funny pronunciation, but I couldn't think of one. I was
That's
like,
actually a fun name. Hello, I'm Icho. I feel like he'd be like
Isn't that
a
like Aiko?
no.
Everyone thinks that our song is amazing.
Your guys' parody version?
Uh-huh. They're saying
Parody of what?
they're
That
paying
was
money
original.
to do the full cover.
You're right. That's my bad.
Hey, that looks like a tunnel.
Is this like
My
the
name
Adam
is
Sandler
Kalaluna
Hamilton album?
Rienton.
Yeah,
Yes.
I wasn't expecting a straight tunnel fight, but I guess we're gonna have a
that's
straight
actually-
tunnel fight.
That's literally what I was imagining that kind.
Yeah, it pretty close to. This is the
Amalgamation. What does amalgamation mean?
Collection of pieces.
Thank you.
Oh, nice.
It's a beautiful amalgamation.
Thank you. All right, Bot, you are currently off screen, but you are located down that direction.
Yonder.
They came from this way. At this point in time, we have one that is just behind everybody. Won't be able to get there in this turn. Okay, Bot, I'll have you sit over here.
What's standing? Oh, that's Nova. Okay.
So, all right, let's. So placement order. We had. You never fully went into the room.
No.
These two got a little closer to inspect it with their abilities, with their rolls, in order to get what they needed. Kowloon did a clothesline on the two, and there's this one back here. All of you can't see anything, though. Except for you. So you guys would have disadvantage on attacks until...
Except for Nova.
Except for Nova. Unless
It's
you guys get a
crazy.
light. If you just, as a bonus action, just pull out your rock with light, or someone else cast it, you'll be fine.
I'll pull out my rock.
It's
well, you don't know
so
that.
cool that I have a spell that just hits. It just works.
Well, we haven't started yet.
I know, but
All right. So let's get to this. Let's Make sure I got my battle music ready. Let's go. Nova, you're up. You're the first one to go.
Yeah. Where am I? I'm not with the staff.
You are
By-
purple, so
by-
you're down there.
Yeah,
It's tough to
okay.
see this lighting, for sure.
Sorry, my eyesight's not the greatest.
That's fair.
She can't see in color.
You have...
Dark vision.
It's true.
right.
That's fair. So you have a troglodyte. You can see with the way cave is. You can see there's a troglodyte here, as Cal just went up, and you saw the whole interaction.
Can I go for the troglodyte that's the farthest from me?
Yeah, you can shoot at that one. This
One
one.
that's wrong.
Yeah.
Or what are you doing?
Eldritch Blast.
You have disadvantage on attacking something who's prone with a ranged attack.
Oh, it's prone?
It's prone, yeah. So
knocked
Cal Luna spent a
duh.
surprise attack, essentially going invisible to knock one completely off the
Oh,
floor.
I know what I'll do.
Okay.
Okay.
Will you
Yeah.
act?
Alternatively, melee attacks on prone enemies have advantage.
Yeah, but he's
Can
gonna
I
get up before I
do
do that.
Sacred Flame?
Sure.
It's a dex saving throw.
I'll put it at disadvantage because they're lying on the floor.
Okay.
Okay. What's the save supposed to be?
14.
14. All right. That's going to be a fail, so no, they do not succeed.
Hell yeah, baby.
All right.
Oh, hell no.
Charlotte's going to take a burn. What's the damage?
Burn, baby, burn.
See,
Just go and
1d8, so that is 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And I didn't do hex, so I will do that next round.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's all I can do for now.
All right, staying put.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. The next one's going to be Israfel. What's your plan?
Can I take a witch bolt at the one that's standing in front of Cal?
Sure.
I would like to do a witch bolt on the one standing in front of Cal.
Go
That's
for
a
it.
level 1 spell. Gonna try to hit.
Can I see you cast it, please?
It's still dark. You'd have disadvantage on the shot.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 15.
With disadvantage? Hits.
Nice.
Roll damage for me.
Happily, that's 1d12. And because I can keep pumping this
Bott,
out.
you're no
it's-
longer invisible.
What? What?
I believe that's a concentration spell, right?
Fuck off.
Patrick!
Oh shit.
Devin!
Retcon,
Devin!
retcon.
Devin,
retcon?
please! Please, it was a second level spell!
I'm sorry to say this, Patrick, but I believe the term is wizards are the smart ones. Intellect is the important stat.
Damn!
That
Dice
was
drop.
that was
They
a
fucking
Patrick
threw
quote
that at
this
you.
turn.
Oh, fuck.
You have fucked me for the last time.
No! Wait, we're
you-
swearing!
Did
I
Pat
didn't-
just
What
curse?
do you mean we're swearing?
Who cursed?
I did.
I did
You
I
too.
did too. Wait,
So we all swore.
I did not.
You did not swear. Bott did not swear.
when did we get the swear warning?
All of y'all swore. We got a while
Uh,
ago.
So long ago.
Magikarp, Dinosaur Magikarp noticed that we
Give me
were
damage.
cursing, so that's going to be us. I did swear as well.
It's gonna be a 4.
It's everyone roll your d4s except for our
I
lovely
did,
friend
I
Calvin
did,
and
I
Bott.
did, I
Bott,
did.
congratulations.
Give me my health.
Yeah,
That's
I see
4.
it. I see it. Okay. It's unfortunate. It's gonna be
That
1.
is so embarrassing.
Why do you always roll 1?
I don't know. This is a new. I have a new triangle today.
So
Wait,
plus
so-
one.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
You take 4 points of damage.
So
I
that's
rolled
gonna
a
put me at
2.
2
20.
points of damage.
Wouldn't that be 3 if you rolled a 4? Because you just gave him a 1?
Oh well, yeah. 4 there, and then,
Oh.
and then a 1
Because I had
heal.
one previously, so
Oh,
that I'm just
sick.
taking 2 damage into my neck.
Essentially, yeah. Everyone
So-
takes the damage you roll, and after that has all been resolved, y'all get 1 point of healing.
Yay, so
Bott,
I-
you're no longer
You rolled a 1?
invisible. For a second, Bott, to your right, you see a flash of light. As this greenish, like lightning bolt comes from Israfel, you seeing it flash like lightning, piercing this troglodyte. And as you look over that flash, you can see that your body is now visible. And how much damage is it taking though?
5. It did
5.
5 damage.
It
that
is a
for 5
concentration spell, so you're good. It's still taking more
and
next
it's
turn.
lighting up the room because it's lightning.
I'll take it. And it
Yes,
is
you
currently lit inside of this cave is now well
Might be
lit.
like a
No one
moment.
has
Or is it
disadvantage on
constant?
attacks.
It's constant.
Okay.
I'm upset. Because you're right, and I hate that you're right, Devin.
You
across your leg?
beat the heck out of my bandit part. No, I didn't say it. Out of my bandit party last time, and continued to pulverize and won 3 different Constitution saving throws. You deserve this.
You deserve this.
That's fair. Okay, so that's going to be that. They take 5 points of damage, and the room is now lit. Until that fades, it's going to be Blackston. You're up. You have no disadvantage on attacks because the room is lit up.
All right, I'm gonna go to the one that's prone. And
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking stab him.
D4 damage, please.
Nope.
No problem.
You
said
cussed.
F word. Do you have to go again?
No, that's what I'm doing. That's when I'm rolling a D4 of damage to myself.
Ouch. How much?
1.
Not bad.
Sucks.
Okay, so you have a prone enemy in front of you.
Prone enemy, stab my dagger. That also gives me advantage. So.
You can cuss away.
I'm fucking embarrassed, okay?
Why?
I wasted a second level spell slot.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
You messed me up last time when there was combat was supposed to be good. It hits.
I only
20, and I
get
also get sneak
2.
attack because I have advantage.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, roll damage.
That's gonna be. Okay, wait, math. That's gonna be 14.
14 points of damage on this
Damn.
troglodyte.
I got 2 d6s now.
As you go and take
he's
your
on the ground.
dagger and just plunge it into it, as it has been knocked prone. Now bright, as you can see, it's like reflecting negatively to the bright light that it sees. It's going to die under you as you pierce through, killing this troglodyte with 1 hit.
How much brighter is this lightning compared to my rock?
About the same with
Pulses.
about the same amount roughly.
So if it's affecting it negatively,
Your rock isn't out yet.
I know, but would it have worked, my idea?
We'll see. We will see.
It hurts when Devin does things against your ideas, huh?
I feel like
I'm not doing anything.
I had
extra.
an idea, and he's like, it wouldn't work. And then we're like,
To be fair, I feel like lightning and a light bulb are 2 different things.
continue the combat.
Okay, you have your bonus action as well. With the
I
first
mean, I
strike,
had a great turn. I had
first
a great
strike,
turn.
you kill it with the first strike, Blackston. What's your you have a bonus action and about 10 feet of movement.
Is the other guy close enough so I can use my bonus action to stab him?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna do that.
All
Why
right.
not?
Roll an attack roll, please. Not at advantage.
Yeah, you're right.
For this one, because this one is not prone.
That's gonna be 14.
14 hits.
All right.
Roll
let's
damage.
go. Just regular damage. That's gonna be 7.
7, you got it. 7 points of damage to this troglodyte as it is also negatively reacting to the light, and you come over as it stop from getting knocked over. You take a nice stab and get it underneath its rib cage. It takes 7 points of damage, and it is not dead yet, but it is looking pretty bad because from the shot of the it's also being electrocuted by a witch bolt. So it looks pretty bad. So here we go.
Let's go. Blackson's turn.
Okay, Blackston, that's your turn. It's going to be the troglodyte's turn. Oh, I lied. Bott, it's your you're up next. What's
And
the
you're
plan?
visible now, so just
I would
go
like to
wild.
cast Fairy Fire.
Okay. What's the range on Fairy Fire?
Imagine he passed it, and all of a sudden we see all these things
60
move on the
feet.
ceiling.
60 feet? Yeah. With that, you are able to... You're about 20 feet out from this one right here.
So mad.
So the closest one, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You can get that one, or you can get this one right here. So I'm assuming it's going to be the guy that has taken no points of damage. I'm going to take that as a yes.
And Bott can't see it too.
Yeah, fair enough.
Closest enemy.
Okay, so Bott, you're going to cast Fairy Fire on this particular enemy, and as you see the arcane, almost like you feel the glow of your chest ignites, and you start to see the arcane glyphs and coloration of the blue of your spell, and it's going to be all advantage and all attacks regarding that troglodyte. Okay, and that is going to be your turn, Bott. Troglodyte turn now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to be that one's move. The one that is currently being electrocuted by the witch bolt is unable to get to Israfel, can't fight that one. So
Thank you.
it's going to make an attack on Cal Aluna.
Sick.
So that's going to be an attack roll.
Does Bott get an attack of opportunity on the one that just walked away?
No, he tripped that one. That was the one that Bott tripped on the way up. So it was not in the initial push. It was about 20 feet behind.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. That is a 17 plus 5. That's
That
going to
hits.
be a hit, yeah. Let's see. This is the... It first comes in with a bite attack.
Sick.
It's going to be 1d4 plus 2. It's going to be a total of 6 points of piercing damage from the bite attack.
You rolled a 4.
I rolled a 4 on the d4. And it's going to then take its second slash attack with its arm, doing a slash. That's going to be a 2 plus 4. That's going to be a miss.
Sick.
Okay, so the first attack comes through. The second one does not, and the second Charlotte made its turn rushing back to you, or make its turn dashing, and it got close, but it was unable to make any attacks. It is standing over Blackston with its about eye level with you, just like pulsating with anger, ready to fight. Okay, that's going to bring us to Cal Luna. It's your turn.
I'd like to smack the one in front of me with my halberd. Try to aim for its head.
Okay, the one
Decapitate
the one that
The one that attacked me.
got it. Okay, roll attack.
And I'd like it to be a whatchamacallit?
Reckless.
Reckless, yeah.
Got it. Did you be raging for reckless?
No,
Okay, sounds good.
I don't
Reckless
believe
attack
so.
coming in.
I can check.
No, it's all right.
I don't think I do.
I'll take it.
I rolled twice, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Reckless. That was loud.
Oh,
Hell
That was a big one.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14's a hit. Roll damage.
Sick. 8.
8.
9, 10, 11.
11. With 11 points of damage, you watch as you
Decapitate it?
don't decapitate it. You hit
Damn it.
You hit it where the you slice it where the opening was from the witch bolt and severing it into 2. So it is dead.
Oh, it's severed.
Yeah, you anime style. You hit through and then the body slid after. Okay.
Hey, Devin, I have a question.
Yes.
Can I keep concentrating on Witch Bolt and just keep continuing casting on a wall for light?
Or can you cast
know
it onto
what?
my weapon?
Lightning on your weapon? That'd
Yeah,
kill you.
I'm not if I'm holding the leather piece.
I will let you, for this intent, I will let you continue your concentration on the wall so that it does continue, the light stays.
Okay.
But you can't like arc it to a different direction. It was
Okay.
like when you shot it off.
Can you keep it on my weapon?
He can.
Because I hit where the weapon hit. Where the lightning hit, so it's technically hit my weapon.
You would be taking damage.
Even
would
if
be
I was
taking-
holding the leather?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And not the
maybe.
metal.
Yes.
Yes.
You'll take damage otherwise. You slice through real quick.
Not very great.
It's skin.
Yeah.
It will not be good. Okay, so you still have the light. That's fine.
Trying to do all this fun stuff.
So mad.
Bott, it's gonna Nova. It's gonna come back to you.
Woo!
Yeah, Cal Luna back to Nova. Unless you want to move anywhere. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna move actually. Wait, does that mean I won't get a ranged attack if I move closer?
You can. You just can't be adjacent to it. If you're
Blackston's
adjacent,
stopping you anyway.
You can't get
Okay,
past
six.
this anyway.
Six.
you could
Fine.
theoretically sneak right through there,
No, I don't want to.
but you're taking acrobatics.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. I'm just gonna go a couple spaces up until I can't move anymore. And then down one.
Okay.
Yeah, like right there.
Sure.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast one of the
Okay.
guys.
Give me an attack roll, please.
$23.
That's a hit. That one lands.
Baby. Okay. Oh, can I hex it?
Yes.
Before I roll for
You
damage.
can hex it.
So mad.
When
you hold on!
Okay.
She's made this mistake several times.
It's
should
true.
learn by now.
Yeah!
You know what?
Also, I haven't
Yeah.
rolled for damage yet.
she hasn't rolled for damage, so I think that's the one thing.
I rolled a hex with my damage.
I didn't roll anything for invisibility to drop! I'm still upset!
Yeah, because I'm not concentrating on anything.
You're the experienced one.
Okay.
Don't even.
I don't.
What?
Let's
Why
listen
are
to
you
what-
trying to?
I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair. No.
Wait,
This time.
Hold on.
He's
Wait.
Israfel's right.
Hang on. For what reason?
Can I hear that one more time?
I'm gonna agree with
Wait, so
Patrick.
do bonus actions have to come first?
If it's
can't.
sequentially, yes. No, they don't have to, but sequentially for what her spell is supposed to do, yes, it should come
I
first.
haven't even rolled for
She didn't
damage yet, though.
Cast the spell.
You
cast
casted. You
this,
did
you
roll for an
cast.
attack.
I'm just gonna stay impartial.
I'm gonna be honest. You
Gianna,
rolled the
we can
attack.
hate
You rolled for
Devin
attack.
together.
You found out that it hit, and then you're like, wait a second.
Devin was gonna allow it, and then you literally were like,
Once you roll attack, I feel like you can't do it.
That's why
I don't
I was
have
gonna be
spells.
nice because you've goofed it so far. But
No, hold on. We're gonna forgive Goofy.
no, you're right. No, I take it back. It plays as is. It plays as is.
Welcome to the
I can't-
first official stream
3,
of Twitch
5?
Slays D&D.
That's
Five.
5.
5 points of damage. Any
oh,
modifiers
and
to
then
that?
I add 9, so it's 9.
Okay.
Oh, I think I had 9.
Yeah, you add your.
Him, not me, him.
You do hit the troglodyte, and it takes 9 points of damage. Watching a familiar like chunk of its flesh like dissipate as you hit like some of the spikes off of its shoulder. It's not dead, but it took another massive blow. Look at that, crazy! It's almost dead. 9
Yeah, it
points of
could have been
damage.
dead if I hexed it.
Yeah, it could have been.
If you hexed it properly. Isabel, it's your turn.
Oh, man. I'm just gonna keep the concentration up.
Yeah.
Oh, are you? You want to cast another concentration spell?
No, I'm just keeping the light going.
Yeah.
Okay.
The light's happening. Okay, is that it?
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot to pull out my rock.
Blackston, it's back to you.
Is there a way I can move around it so I can get?
You could move. Yeah,
Flip
you can
over
move
it.
around this way.
I want to flank it and stab it.
Come
Okay.
and kill me.
Roll an attack for me.
Do I get advantage from time? Do I get advantage from time?
Yeah, you'll get advantage. This is flanking because Kalun is placed directly behind it.
That's gonna be 18.
18 is going to be a hit. Roll damage with sneak attack.
With sneak attack. Let's go.
So mad.
That's
Yes, I am
that's
that.
gonna be 15.
15 points of damage.
15 points of damage.
What the hell?
You see it like trying to like scratching at its eyes, kind of avoiding the light. As you dig around, you take that dagger and just
Knife boy here.
back of the neck and just pull down. And as you do, you feel like slump, and it is
is like
going
my
to
max damage on a
fall
good day.
dead right there.
I could theoretically do more than 15 too.
What's the most you can
The
hit?
most I can hit, if I
What?
have a sneak attack on me, that's gonna
Non-crit.
be 21.
Jeez.
Is that including crit?
That's it without
Oh,
crit.
that's not with crit, actually. That's
My
not
most with crit is like 30, I think.
Oh, damn. I don't even know
Yeah,
what it is with
that's
crit.
crazy.
I can't even do
Okay.
the math on that one.
All right. Okay, so we're now out of combat. For the foreseeable moment, as all of that has gone down, you see that these troglodytes make their way and they fall dead. Back to you, Bott. You are. You were next in the initiative order. You watch them all fall, and you hear the deafening silence for a second. And the movement that was previously in that main area is you hear no more. You're confident that the 3 enemies that just ran by you were the 3 that were taking up that particular area. You can see, at this point in time, you do see the light of Israfel drops after this, and you can see about 60 feet away from you. See the combat of your allies. So.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
I'd like to pull out the rock
Okay.
and search the bodies of these troglodytes.
You roll an investigation check.
And then I'd like to cut their stomachs open
And
and see if they've eaten people.
Yep, fair enough. I'm gonna. Okay. Investigation for the loot. Medicine check for the
People content.
people content. Anyone gonna assist him in this, or are you guys just gonna let it happen?
honestly, I'll help-
Investigation is 15.
I'll help
good?
him out if. I mean, you got 15. I don't know.
Look, Bott, it's a new thing. I'm trying it
10
out.
for medicine.
10. Anyone help him for the medicine check, or are you just going by
Absolutely
himself?
not.
He can do the medicine.
Someone
check.
else going to help? I can with Slayer roll again.
Anyone helping?
No.
Are you now that you're no longer invisible? Are you going to regroup with your party?
I was
I
hoping
need to
to.
continue the lie.
With the investigation, you start looking around their body to realize that they don't wear clothes. They are a lizard folk that just is. They are the reptile thing from Spider-Man, whatever that thing's called.
The lizard?
The lizard dude.
He wears
He's the
clothes.
lizard.
I was supposed to go
He wears
first.
a lab coat and shorts.
I'm the
Okay.
only one we think is safe.
Actually, I think in Amazing Spider-Man he doesn't though.
All right, Bott. Well,
Okay.
So
Fair
he's the one
enough.
from Amazing Spider-Man.
Bott, you can still go first.
Did Bott come back to us?
Yes.
Bott,
We're talking.
Bott rejoined back with you guys. I think that's the case.
Yes.
You then search through the body you cut through the stomach with the medicine check. It takes you a little bit of time, and you're able to find what looks like some flesh and bone. It's with a medicine check of 10. It's hard to really see like if it's humanoid.
Tal, what are you doing?
Seeing if they've eaten, since we said we wanted to come in here and see if when the last time they ate, so maybe they might eat more soon, and we should hurry.
I mean, we should hurry regardless. Yes, let's go.
Okay. You guys now continue down this corridor that you were previously in to get to the mouth of the cave that you have now with the light.
That doesn't matter now. That was to help us decide to sleep.
Fair enough, yes. We wanted to figure out whether or not we should sleep, but now that we're here, we should play it cool.
We will still continue, but if they haven't eaten, they may be a little weaker than normal.
That's true.
It's good to know your enemy and their state of being. Let's continue.
Okay.
Let's get up and continue walking.
You guys have now made so you go down the walkway where Bott previously was hanging out against the side, and you get to, as you guys approach with the rock that has light cast on it, as it peers through the mouth of the
Excuse me.
cave.
I'll lead.
Bott's leading.
Okay. Bott, you're still taking the lead as Cal Luna does follow. Shortly behind you with the light source. As you guys get inside, it opens up to this large cavern, where in the front middle there's a decently sized rock slumped up inside. You look around, you can see the remnants of some broken wooden items, you see some smashed crates, maybe a few wagons. I'll have everyone roll perception real quick for this one. As you guys are looking around this cavern as you first enter inside.
I rolled a 2.
I've got a
12.
4 with Bott, 12 there.
14.
14.
9.
9. Calvin?
4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. 4, 8, 8.
8. Okay.
Those are a lot of numbers.
For those of you who rolled over 10, you were able to discern. You start looking around. It takes a little while to as you guys peer in, you start to take some time to look, and you don't see any immediate movement, which is you don't see an immediate threat. And as you approach, you see the large rock in the middle with some the broken wagons to your left and right. And along the side wall, you see several bodies slumped against the side. After a few moments of examining it, you realize that these are troglodyte bodies. And as you kind of take your first few steps inside, taking a little closer, they resemble the similar claw marks that were found on the troglodytes earlier in the cavern that you encountered. Or the first little small area that you found them in.
Can you do an investigation to determine how fresh these bodies
Do I?
are?
Oh,
Sure.
sorry.
Yeah. I would have. This would be make this a survival check
Survival check.
to
Do the
see
people that
how.
rolled under 10, do we not see the bodies at all?
Oh, you guys see them. They saw them first and started noticing it. You guys found other things and started looking around. Those of you who rolled less than 10, the first thing that you noticed was in this cavern. It's this naturally formed wall. There's a small opening to your left that takes another cavern where you start to hear the sounds of water. The small sounds of the echo as water bounces off of the top. And in the far corner to your left, you see a flat wall that has been basically essentially superimposed into this room, or it's almost as if this cavern was sliced by a knife and has a flat layer of metamorphic rock where you can see each layer in there, but it's been cut clean. As you guys are looking at it, you see almost in the indent of where the cavern has been, or where the cut is, there is another area leading off into that. There's in the bottom corner to the left of this giant ovular cavern, you see an opening that leads into something that looks different than something that does not look like it's been naturally made. And you were looking.
Can troglodytes make this?
Oh, I missed that one. Can
Can
troglodytes?
troglodytes make tunnels this way?
It's gonna be. Let's see. Looking around.
I'm asking the group.
He's asking the group. Do I know if troglodytes are skilled at burrowing, making tunnels?
They'll do light burrowing at best. They'll do light tunnels, but they won't make a large. They won't make it. They'll find a large chasm.
This reminds me of the area from where we found Bott. Might this be another area that the people that made Bott had a place at? Because if you remember, there was a wall that looked just like this there.
Right.
Who knows? Cut.
Do I recognize the style?
As you approach, because it's on the far side of the room, it's probably like over 100 feet away with this distance. As you get closer to it, you start to resemble the familiar stonework of the first ruins that you guys encountered.
Euphanians?
Not necessarily.
Which ones?
Euphanians?
Home.
Oh, he shouts. Okay.
Okay. I forgot that you rolled a 10 for the other one.
This was also part of my home.
Bott, I don't know if that's
Unable
true.
to discern anything.
Yeah.
I think what happened to your home has also happened here.
My people were here.
Perhaps.
Did the troglodytes have any weapons on them? Did the troglodytes have any weapons on them?
No. Whenever they were attacking you, they used both claws and they both hands for a
They
claw
had no
mark.
clothes on either, right?
No, just like a lizard, just tall standing lizard.
What if the villagers were turned into troglodytes? And we are killing them?
I don't think troglodytes have that ability.
What ability?
To turn humans into troglodytes.
It doesn't mean that troglodytes did it. Something else could have done it. Why else do they have no clothes? And why else have we not seen any other humans? Or whoever lived in the village? And why else would there be dead ones down here?
You know what? I think that's a great point.
Perhaps they are further in.
Actually,
Possibly.
while we're discussing, as you guys are kind of like now filling out this cavern, kind of like taking some like better looks at it. Very similar to the first alcove that you guys found, you find similar ones along where it has this like small opening that leads to like a small little chasm, and inside you find bones of bipedal creatures.
Just bones?
Just
Like-
bones at this point in time.
Like bleached bones, or
Bleached bones. Roll a medicine check, actually.
I'm rolling a medicine.
Yeah, you guys will check it out.
11?
11. Okay.
7.
7. Israfel, you've seen the bones. You're pretty familiar with bones.
I am.
You would know that the bones, even with a low roll like that, you're noticing the bones that these have kind of they've been picked clean. They have like some levels of tendons on them.
Sure.
Have been eaten off of. And they're not old. They're like a fresh feasting area.
All
And
right.
as you get closer, you start to see there's a couple, maybe about 5 bodies worth of humanoid creatures.
All right.
I want to go up to the troglodytes that have the slash marks on them, and can I look around and see if I see any, like if they were running from something, or if something ran up to them and slashed them and then left in a direction?
Yeah. So roll me a investigation check on that one. Blackston, for those,
Oh no.
Anybody
They
else wanna
dead.
look with me?
they are dead, Bot. You were able to find that they were a few days old. Those
A few
a
days?
few
Scratched,
days.
I wanna
Not
see if there's
certain
any
how many,
footprints
but a
of
few.
what scratched them.
Okay.
Oh, I'll help you. Can I help?
Sure. Yeah, you can investigate together.
I rolled a 4.
4.
6.
It's hard to see. It doesn't look like there was a sneak attack. It doesn't look like one was running. It looks like maybe they were in a fight. The scratches are all on the front. They're not like scratching.
Well, I'm not looking at the scratches. I'm looking at the feet print. Like I know what their feet look like, but is there something else that would have scratched them that then would have left, and would it have different feet?
Oh, the claw marks, the ones on the dead ones, have similar claw marks to their own claws.
Infighting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they have like large hands with claws, very similar. So the 4 claw marks are similar to the ones that they have themselves.
Do you think maybe they fought amongst each other because they had different intentions?
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe some are good and some are bad.
Nope.
Or they were made to fight each other.
That's what I was
That's a
thinking.
crazy idea, Bot. That doesn't exist.
What is your? What
Why
is
not?
What was that supposed to mean?
Like
I don't
mind
believe
control?
anything's
Nope.
impossible. I don't believe anything's impossible, though.
Moving on.
Do you think? That,
Yes, let's move
Do
on.
you think?
Wait,
Yes.
what do you think?
Stop.
What are you doing? What does that mean?
I did.
I saw you put your hands on your head and do a weird wavy
It's
thing. What
my
does that
horns.
mean?
It's a
Hello.
tiefling
No.
thing.
My horns. I have so many horns.
You're lying. I want to make sure. they're
Tiefling
lying.
greeting.
I was gonna
That
say,
sounds
deception
fake.
roll?
Roll me an insight. You roll me either deception or
Natural
persuasion.
20. No, hold on. She's a
outroll
charismatic
it.
fucker.
She is a charismatic fuck.
Insight 21.
Natural 20.
So, Cal, you seems like she's telling the truth.
I would like to check on him too because he was baiting that lie as well. Come on, roll.
I
against
did
me.
not do this.
No, but your tones. No.
I am
Who
adamant.
speaks like that?
I do. I've been muttering to myself all day.
You were mostly focused on.
No cursing, please.
Oh man.
Wow.
What a timing! Thank you, Bufferillo. No, you were mostly focused on the mannerisms of Nova to be unable to discern what was truly being said. But at this point in time, you guys have kind of like scouted out the whole cavern. You find some stuff remains, mostly rotted out wood, nothing of any value as you kind of peek through. Bodies of trogs left and right, maybe up to upwards of 10, maybe 15 bodies if you were to count them out. A couple bodies of other like bones of humanoid creatures.
Do troglodytes? Would I know if troglodytes feel any sort of way about water?
From just in looking at them in this climate, they seem to enjoy they're satisfied with where they're at. Like this is their natural habitat, something for them.
Which way should we go?
I think we should go deeper into this wall.
Yeah, I'd like to go towards the area that doesn't look like it fits in.
Yes.
Cool. So you guys walk up to the slate of rock, and you enter in this small, like almost triangular style crevasse. As you headed through, you take your first steps in to a room with the similar works of where you found Bott. Lining it has the similar like indents where the magical torchlight would be. To your left, you see a doorway, and to your right, you see a stairwell that leads upwards.
Let's go right.
Do we want to ask the cards?
Which looks more like I'd find someone to beat.
Someone to beat.
Should we flip a gold coin? See which way to go?
We could check both ways.
Yeah, there's a doorway shut. There's a door shut to your left, and then there's an open stairwell that leads up.
Do we hear anything?
Roll perception, Bot.
I'd like to open the door.
Sure. As Bot, you're listening around.
I rolled a 20.
Oh, nat 20.
Bot, you don't hear any. At first, you don't hear anything as you listen to the silence.
Nat 20 as well.
You crack the door open. As you're pulling the door open and looking through, you see a hallway. Bot, you hear maybe some movement up the stairwell, almost like a small distant echo coming from that area. But no,
Stop
I
saying
rush up the
word.
stairwell.
she's too far away.
No.
What?
Oh, she's too far away. Dang it.
Music's gone.
This is the third time you've said it.
Yeah, that's my bad. That's
Is
my
there
bad for sure.
synonyms for that word?
Yeah, reverberation.
We've used that before. I'm just dumb. Okay.
Reverberation.
I found a hallway over
Bot,
here.
you hear some silent reverberations from the stairwell that leads to you. You open up and see a familiar hallway to the ones you saw before. But as you look through it, you see a clean slice of the rock that similar to that wall. So as you walked in, you look.
I rush up the stairwell.
Yep, Bot rushes up the stairwell. You look up to your left. You see the hallway. I'll get that in a second. And you see just like it's clean cut. It is a dead end with solid rock, similar to the rock that you see on the other side of that cavern.
A door that leads to a dead end?
Essentially.
Sick.
Yeah, but it's like goes 10 feet, and then you see the solid like diagonal cut through the wall with the same rock and same angle as the wall that you guys entered. Because it's cutting in the corner of this room, and it's cutting into that other hallway. And then you guys, as you open up and see the dead end, you see Bot book it up the stairwell.
Bot, where are you going? I'm gonna follow.
Okay, you guys are all heading up.
Yeah.
Upon entering, you guys take a few steps up. As you guys it is a stairwell that wraps around. It's not a circular stairwell. It just makes a full square. You guys head back up and see you're face to face with a long hallway. The doors.
I didn't get to hit anyone last fight. Gotta
Fair
make
enough.
up for that.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Bott, as you get up there, Bott, you look to your left and you see a long, it's a thick hallway with 3 doors separated, each one farther and farther from the front, evenly spaced out. To your right, you see a bigger doorway and then a second doorway. There's 2 doors on your right, and it's a long hallway in this rectangular room, almost like a thick, like a grand entry hall, more like. In front of each of those doors, you see boxes of crates and other like rocks blocked up, keeping these doors barricaded. To your right, the other 2 doors are not barricaded. As you enter in, there is remnants of a rug that has been long since decayed.
I want to listen at the barricaded door.
Yeah, I think let's all listen to a door.
I don't think we have time for this. We need to go save people.
We don't know which door people are in.
I'd like to start opening the doors.
They're blocked by like items.
Oh, but
yeah, they're blocked by like
Then I
rocks
knocked
and
down
heavy
the
things to
boxes.
keep them.
Oh, like closed?
Yeah, to keep them closed. They're clearly knocked down the boxes. You walk up to the first one, and then you shift all of the items, and a loud
Yeet.
shatter kicks in.
Yeet.
Yes, they have been yeeted, hath been yoted.
Yes.
And you hear the sound of like some crates shattering and some rocks slapping against the floor. And as you like pull the door open, you peek your head in and you see a large, like about anywhere from 10 to 15 people stuffed into this small room, pinned and locked. They are chained, and from the looks of it, all seem to be unconscious. No one seems to be conscious at the moment.
We are here to save you.
Oh no.
You
And
are
that's
safe
where-
now.
And that's where we're going to take a break.
What?
So we'll see you guys in about 20 minutes. So we just got into the tunnel, very similar to Bott's home, very similar to the first architecture of that. And we just found what looks like some survivors, maybe. And we're going to take a break right there.
I love
So
the maybe.
we'll see you guys in about 20 minutes.
What if they're being experimented on?
Oh my gosh. Can we pause the timer?
Oh, yeah, pause we're 3 minutes and wherever that timer takes off. We're timer paused.
Timer paused.
I'm out.
All right.
Hello.
And welcome back to Twitch Slays D&D. We have dice. They're awesome and they're new.
They're awesome and new. And if you haven't guessed how many dice Gianna has, that's a total.
You still can.
Singular dice, not dice sets. Singular dice. You still can. I will be picking the closest winner after the stream.
Remember, no cussing.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
We have a couple minutes of no cussing. That's right.
yeah,
Well, we're
that's
not
right.
back.
We're not back
are we?
yet, but yes.
Okay.
Anyway, feel free to guess. Winner gets a mask paid for by me.
All right. Okay. So you guys have just defeated a few trogs, found this very strange natural cavern, and then a less than natural wall, intrusion of a wall, and made your way inside. You've taken a few steps up the stairwell, knocked over a thing blocking a door to find some people who have been trapped inside of this room. They're all unconscious, and at least they look like they're all unconscious. What are your guys' plans?
I'd like to cast my other magic awareness, please.
Okay. You blink it in at this moment. 60 feet.
Yes.
You are unable to. There's nothing on where you're standing. The
There's
level.
no spells cast on these people?
Spells cast. Is that how that works?
As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet.
Oh, okay. That does change some things. Give me a moment.
And when I know what school of magic it is, too.
Okay. Sounds great. Let's see.
And then to make the most of this, I want to run within the 6 seconds and see as much as I can see.
Okay. So at this point in time, there's nothing on your floor of there's no magical that's been placed on anybody other than the stuff that you guys are carrying. However, quick scan, nothing blinks within 60 feet on your level. You look up, and that's where you can you see 3 troglodytes walking. You can see, because you see their figures, you see them walking kind of in not circles, but hanging out in a floor above you. As you start looking around a little deeper, you can see that there's another stairwell across the way. This one, there's a stairwell on one side of this like grand hall, and on the other side, you see another stairwell that leads up. That's all you see for the 6 seconds. You don't detect any items and any of that nature, but you do see 3 walking troglodytes
What
above
magic
you.
is on the troglodytes?
Enchantment. They are a school of enchantment.
So, don't panic. There are 3 troglodytes above us, and they are enchanted.
How do we get these people out?
We don't.
Not
yet.
yet.
What do you mean they're above
Maybe not
us?
yet.
Cal,
They're-
can you carry them?
I probably could carry a few of them, but we can't take them out yet.
Why not yet?
Because we need to eliminate the threat, and then we take them out.
No,
Why don't we take the
just-
citizens out
why
first?
don't
We have a clear
drag them
exit.
out?
So what happens
Come
when the threat comes back and notices that some of them are missing, and then kills the rest of them?
I'm with Cal on this one.
So
we
you
need
get-
to make this safe.
Rid of the threat, and then we can safely move everyone.
And
Right
what if
now,
we-
we
How
know
far
they're safe,
deep in are
and they're
we?
locked.
At the first building, or the first room that you guys are at, of the 3 that are blocked off, they're about 20 feet apart, door from each other. So you're about 20-ish feet from your entryway. So you're about like 20 feet in.
Can any of you dispel magic?
No. No.
I wish.
Not
I
yet.
can't do shit. That's another one.
I can dispel my own magic.
If we are fast, we could take multiple trips.
Black's
It's
my
only
guy.
20 feet.
Yes, but we... What?
Out of this room.
Get
It's
them,
Oh.
take them one by one, slowly, we can get them out.
We don't even know how many people there
You
are.
can cuss now.
How many
Think
people are in
fun.
one room?
Peering in a little deeper, you can start to see close to
If I were to guesstimate.
15-ish
Okay.
in this
How many
room.
rooms are there?
There's 3 on this wall.
And how many on the other wall?
There's 2, but they're not barricaded.
So we don't assume that they have that.
If you were to make a deduction, you'd assume that these 3 have the similar contents because it's all evenly spaced, very similar style on the left, like all the doors are the same. On the other
That's
side,
potentially 45 people in all these rooms, and the time it would take to move them out into the other room to make them more vulnerable, because we don't know if anything's coming from the other hallways, is pointless.
Well,
Can
then
I
what's
make
your
a medicine
plan?
check on one of them?
The plan is to eliminate the threat.
Sorry?
Can I make a medicine check on one of the people?
yeah,
then safely
roll
get
a
them
medicine
out.
check.
I'd like to roll a medicine check as well.
17.
It's gotta be a 7.
Okay. With the medicine check of 17, pretty good. You're starting to notice, you look at them and they don't look like they're not dead yet. They're in poor condition because it looks like they've been in here some of them looks like they've been here for a couple days and have not eaten maybe since then. So they're looking a little starved, a little hurting, mostly unconscious.
Just let me know what to do. Whatever
Alright,
you
Bott.
think is best.
Isra, could you maybe cast Spare the Dying on some of them?
I mean, they're not dying.
They're
They're
kind of
not
dying.
well.
Yeah, they're not well. I can't put food in their stomachs.
They-
All right, I cast Spare the Dying on one of them. See what happens.
You go and cast Spare the Dying on it. They're spared from dying.
Excellent.
If we come back, that's probably one alive! Out of the game. Is magic, is there stipulations of, like, if you take enough damage, it ends? How does this work? Like, if I wanted to try and end this enchantment on these things somehow, how could I go about doing this?
Food.
Oh, you mean like the troglodytes above you, the ones
Yeah.
you spotted?
Because
So
there's no magic on the people.
you would know about a basic charm spell. A simple charm spell works along the regards of if you deal damage to if you're charmed and you get slapped to the face essentially or take damage, you would have a chance of snapping out of it, theoretically. So
Like a saving throw on there, right?
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
on there in most cases. It didn't when you were fighting the first troglodytes. You didn't see them like have any breaks in mentality when they were taking damage.
They also, like, died instantly.
Fair enough.
They also don't have a high charisma, though, and that's why you would generally beat
Fair.
against it.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure how,
Yeah,
like...
Cal Luna would be familiar with at least a charm spell in the nature of like would know what it is.
There's 3 troglodytes above us that are currently under some charm?
Enchantment.
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 They're enchanted.
They're enchanted or they're
Enchanté.
They're enchanted. They're under
They're
an enchantment
French.
spell.
Do you know how to break it?
No.
No.
Do you think like someone good is putting an enchantment on them? Or do you
No.
you
They've
see
locked
the
up these
economy?
people in rooms, and there's enchantment on the chocolate. What if the ones that were fighting each other? What if we saw the slash marks because they were fighting each other because somehow some of them were able to break free of the enchantment and they got attacked by the ones that were still enchanted?
Yes, that sounds about right.
This is making a lot more sense.
So we need to find the source of the enchantment to hopefully break the spell on all of them, and maybe they can be reasoned with.
How does that help us though? Won't
helps
they
us
still attack us?
Not necessarily if we end the enchantment on them. They'll attack us while they're enchanted because I feel like that's what they're ordered to do.
Sir?
But if we break the enchantment, then we can possibly reason with them and they might not attack us or even help us
What
fight
if
whatever is enchanting
I
them.
try to charm one of them, and I charm person, cast charm person, and then tell them, oh, now you're on our side, you're friends with us now, and then what if we could see if maybe that's counteracting the enchantment?
Devin, do we know what language troglodytes speak?
You heard them speak prior.
Did we?
Would I have?
You heard them. You 4
Right.
heard them. Caluna didn't hear them speak. You know what? You would have heard like them making sounds. Yeah, they spit.
Are they even intelligent?
They speak Draconic.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah, they speak Draconic. Yeah, I realize
can-
all of
we
you
can make it
would have
work.
heard that sound.
How can we make it work if we don't speak their language?
I can make it work. I got a
Points at
thing.
paper.
Is this a kobold situation again?
Gonna
If you,
seduce a freaking troglodyte?
I'm pulling up Laxton's stat sheet because I want to know what he's talking about.
I can get you to talk to them. Theoretically.
Didn't Isra say they're resistant to magic, though?
Oh, they're
Oh.
Wait,
It's not magic.
But if they're resistant to magic, then how are they being
does it
enchanted?
mean that they're
No,
not
no,
going to
no.
get... It's still possible.
Head troglodyte, the one that's done the enchanting that
Psychic
Cal has
whispers is what I'm
deduced,
looking at.
is resistant to magic.
I don't think
There
it's
it
a head troglodyte because we're fighting each other. Why would a head
Could that
troglodyte fight
theoretically
each
work?
other?
I'm trying to.
I'm
Which
not
one's it
sure.
called?
What is it?
Psychic whispers.
I'm gonna pull it up because I can't seem to find it on your stat sheet. Yeah, continue on.
Oh. If there's a way you do want
Why
to.
would only one trog be resistant?
Bott. All right. I'm gonna drop the charade. Cal.
Charade.
Charade.
That's how you say it.
roll.
This is no time for games. Why are we playing charades? I'm
It's
serious.
pronounced-
Don't
it's
laugh at
pronounced
me.
Charade, but yes, okay, go ahead.
Calaluna.
Yes.
There is a creature here.
Well,
that
there's
is-
multiple
That
creatures
is not
here.
a troglodyte that is in charge of this whole operation.
I assume so.
Yes.
It enchanted the troglodytes.
Yes, it is a terrifying beastie and it can read minds, which is why I've not been telling you things, and I apologize for that. So,
Won't it just read your mind?
that's why I'm going to stay away. But I'm thinking if you go into a blind enough rage, it won't be able to get your brains.
Fair,
Aw.
I guess.
Is it green?
If we
I
keep
have
our-
horns to protect my brain though,
All
so
right, that's valid. That might be a thing.
I think so.
Oh, I have tinfoil.
It's got to be.
Fun story.
Sorry to drop the tension there.
Are you saying Cal has no brains?
You don't have brains. That's true.
No.
No.
You're saying I have no brain?
No. I'm saying it will try to get inside your mind. So when you see it,
So are you saying my mind is weaker than yours?
Cal, I'm saying your body is a lot stronger than mine.
Which would mean my mind is part of my body, which
Yeah.
means my mind is stronger than yours.
I absolutely agree, which
Thank
is
you.
why I want you fighting at your best.
Thanks. I think we should try to charm one of them, and maybe they can give us. Well, maybe we can. Oh, fudge
I'm really good
nuggets.
at charming people.
Let's follow Blackston's plan. I'm curious as hell to see what he's got.
So
If
how do
you
we
wanna-
separate one of them from the rest?
If you separate one of them, I think I can make it to where you can talk to them without speaking their language, and you could try and charm
I can
them.
get all done up and like look really cute, and then I can walk by them.
Devin, does that work?
What if not sure, but I could try.
You
to
don't
use,
have to speak.
I'm trying to find I'm
I
trying
can
to find
too.
your stat sheet.
I could
I look
try
good
to
in a dress.
I know you do, Bott. We've been through this, Gertha. Hello. We both were really slaying that one.
I
night.
could try to use disguise self.
On me?
No, I can't use it on others.
Oh.
And turn into a troglodyte with a
Pretend I'm captive.
and have a missing tongue. So that way, when they try to speak to me,
The stench, though.
Offer it a treat. Maybe.
They would be able to
there's
sniff
dead
you out.
troglodytes behind us. I can just go pick pieces of them.
Okay.
That's-
Okay. Plan.
Make friends
plan.
with it.
I think you come with me. I cast Charm Person on one of them, but you're like, you know, you can charade like, oh, I'm captive.
Charade.
Yes.
Charade,
Okay,
yeah.
it would technically work.
Okay.
Yes.
And then I'll be like, oh, I'm so sad. And then Blackson will be like, boom, you can speak their language now. And I'll be like, ooh, I'm just a small little tiefling girl, and I need help. And then I can just try to like see if it will work.
All right, let's try it.
Can you
So okay, I'm not wasting a die on the first one.
can you bury things with mend earth, or
Not quickly, no.
it is not that fast?
No, it's not that fast. It's not that capable.
That sounds like a great plan. Charm the pants off them.
So what do we do with the other
I
two?
will.
I was gonna say, yeah, we still have two that we have to take
So
care
what do we
of.
do with the other two?
Do you want us to take care of the other two?
What?
How are we going to take care of the other two and get one alone? That's what I'm kind of like.
I think at the staircase.
Ooh,
where the-
maybe I can get some perfume and make myself smell really good. That like masks their stench.
Okay, freaking what's her name from Scooby Doo?
Daphne.
Daphne. Okay, Scooby Doo. What if you went up, attracted the three, we're waiting in ambush at the bottom, you run down, we grab two of them, and then the
I
last
can
one you
pretend
charm.
I'm like a runaway.
I
And
like
can be
this
like,
idea.
Ah, my gosh!
Yes,
Chase
works.
me, chase me! Cast. They have to chase
I
me.
could get sneak attack on one.
You
of
know,
them.
I
That's
charm
Yeah,
them to
yeah,
chase
yeah,
me,
yeah.
and then
You
one of
don't
them's
need
like,
to charm.
let's go, chase her. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a little tiefling girl, and I need help. And I'm gonna go downstairs, and you guys come in, and we kick their asses.
What do you need me to do?
What?
Why don't you just cast sleep?
Are you asking me?
She might
well-
be
I can't hit all of them.
Why?
Because
Well, maybe that's how we get one out.
Yeah.
We get another one charmed, and then we get another one killed.
actually, wait. Let's do that.
Let's do that. Let's do
That
sleep.
works.
That works.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, let's
so,
go.
Nova and I, are you going with me? We're going alone, or do we want everyone sneaking behind us on the staircase?
Am I still charming one?
I'm going to try to sleep all of them, but I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep
So
all
then I
of them.
charm one, and I'm like, oh my gosh,
So,
I'm a
yeah.
little tiefling
So I'm
girl,
waiting
I
in the
smell so
wings.
good.
You might be
If
able-
one stays
I
awake,
thought I was helping
charm
to
them when they get
seduce.
down.
You'll be sure to take one. Worst case scenario, we have to. If best case, you sleep all three.
Nope.
More likely, we're gonna have to sleep one,
Maybe
kill
one.
one, charm one.
But you can help seduce too. We probably would get an advantage.
Yay.
All right, so let's
I
sneak
can
up
only
these stairs.
connect you, me, and the creature.
Okay.
All right,
okay.
I'm sneaking up the stairs. Who's coming up with?
I'm going with you.
All right.
I have to be in
You're
my sight.
first, yeah?
I'm
I'm
going.
first.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
going.
I'm a little tiefling girl.
Wait,
Oh.
no.
no,
Let's
no,
sleep
no,
them
no.
Oh,
first.
right. Sorry.
So
Does
I'm
these-
gonna be honest. A lot of you tuned out for most of that conversation for good reasons. So I was reading spells while you guys are doing it, so that I could like address the spell issues. So I need you. I'm going to present to you the room as you guys make your way up there, and I want you to present to me your plan.
Okay.
So you don't
Sounds
feel
good.
like
Okay.
I am working against you.
Yeah.
I am going to allow things based off of if they work.
Okay.
Okay.
I had to check out Blackston's rule, charm person, making sure that everything was tip-top fancy shape. You guys are all five of you are heading. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
With the magic
Yes.
and then being charmed, is there like a trail leading to whatever is? Because I imagine is it concentration to keep someone?
Yes.
So would I be able to see the direction of which the magic is flowing?
I don't know. However, you would know if it's concentration based. Wasn't concentration
Oh
based.
shit! It's
Oh.
That
Charm,
makes sense.
for example, Charm
Yeah.
Person isn't a concentration based spell.
would've been too easy.
You cast it and it's good. Okay. You guys are heading. You're in the room. There, you're down the main hall. You are heading up the stairwell. I'm assuming. Is that the plan?
Yes.
All right. You're all rolling some stealth checks for me,
Stealth
please.
check.
I can do 2 creatures.
Excellent.
Oh, so if you put one to sleep,
You can charm 2
All right.
creatures?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 9. I rolled a 17.
Plus 2 on your dex. Plus
are we doing?
4, so 13 for your stealth. Pretty good.
We're
Stealth
doing what?
checks.
Stealth?
We're stealthing your way up.
10.
10?
I don't know what's in my dice tonight, but we are all
6.
loving each other.
12.
12.
21.
Okay. With the aggregate of your guys' rolls, pretty good. You guys make your way up the stairwell. You approach each step quietly, and you make your way relatively well up. You peek your head around, in which you take your first steps in, or not first steps, but the staircase wraps around. And as you make your up the flight of stairs, you start to where you're peeking to where you can now see the room that is building in here. It is dimly lit, so you guys can see roughly, but can't make out colors and things of that nature. Nova, you can see relatively well. There are some things that are glowing, but you are unable to identify. They're sitting up at the top. You're unable to identify what those spells, what it is. From this angle, you just see the light. Upon entering, though, it wraps fully around. You come back up, facing it. In the middle, you see, as your head kind of peeks up, you see a troglodyte to the left, just chilling on the sitting down, leaning up against a wall. In the back, far back, there's another troglodyte chilling, and then there's to your right. So they're making a triangle formation. Similarly, a hall almost as big as the one that you were on the lower floor, but just a little bit wider.
and it's identical, so they're like right on top of each other.
Yeah, right on top of
You
each
can
other.
charm
So
too, but I
the
can
amount
only
of steps
hook
that
you
you
up to
took
one
to
of
get
them.
one way than around, it is stacked on top.
only
You are
hook you up to one. I
directly
can't
above
hook
where
you
you
up to
were.
both.
Very similar to when you casted the spell, the detect magic.
So yeah. We're gonna
And what is your guys' plan? Give me a second to see if troglodytes detect you.
All right, I'll get you. I can get you one.
As you make your way up, you start to have a visual on these troglodytes, and they don't seem to have a visual of you.
Are they all next to each other?
No, they're separated probably about anywhere from 20 to 30 feet away.
I need them to be standing next to each other.
You only need to sleep one.
Do you,
She
you
can
do
charm
two
too.
from a distance?
Yep.
That's wonderful.
30 feet from each other.
Are they
Are
30
any
feet
of them
apart?
30 feet within each other?
Yeah, they're roughly.
Are they all 3 of them, so it doesn't matter which one he sleeps?
Yeah, one's farther away on the far side at 80 feet from you guys, but they're about 30 feet from each other. So,
All right, I'll attempt to sleep the one at a distance.
okay.
Don't mess this up, is raffle.
Buddy, I'm casting as level 2, but we ain't gonna need a rest after this. Okay, so casting at level 2, I get a total of 78.
All right.
Gee, I didn't
It's going to sleep.
you even.
Yeah, okay. 78's good luck.
27 hit points.
You see the one that's leaning against, and where you kind of focus it, maybe kind of reaching for the second one, maybe it's close enough. You cast it with the 27 hit points, and you feel as it made some effect as you watch the troglodyte, which is kind of slumped up, leaning against a wall, kind of in a resting position, slump down, unconscious for a moment.
Can you hex and make
You
your
have 1
thing
minute.
stronger?
1 minute. Go,
Oh, wait,
go,
okay,
just
go.
go.
You got a minute.
Okay.
All right.
I just kind of skip over.
And once I see you lock onto one, that's when I'll do my
Yeah.
thing. So just,
I'm skipping over. I'm little tiefling girl. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then when I come.
Oh honey, you call that seduction?
Bott,
These are-
calm down. And then when I get closer, I'm gonna kind of and then walk kind of
I'm sorry, I don't describe this, do it. I need to see
Do it.
this.
Do it.
Gianna, please. For the room of 4 gentlemen.
Yeah.
this feels weird.
I'm happily married, it's fine.
I'm a little tiefling girl.
I'm a little tiefling girl, and I'm actually making my voice really low just so I can be a little bit
Seductive.
seductive.
Can I assist?
Can you,
What
Bot?
are you gonna, Bot? You follow shortly
Wait,
behind. What do you say?
spell?
Yeah.
How's this
I was thinking-
assisting?
You
Charm
can
person-
fun.
How, Bot? Tell me what you are going to do to assist in this situation.
Show the triangle, dear.
I would also like to seduce.
Show him your Lara
Give it to me,
side.
Bot.
I'm channeling Gertha.
Yes. Yes, Bot.
You might be doing it. Tell me how.
You icon.
Give it to me. Tell me how you are channeling Gertha, Bot.
Oh my god.
You just have to cast a spell.
I swagger forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
More details, please.
We need like a very like. We need like
And then I slap him on the butt.
Bot, why are you that close?
consent.
Bot, don't get that close.
Consent. No, 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 no. That's not seducing.
Bot's
That
immune
is-
to charm.
Yeah, but still, I'm trying to attack him.
But you make your way towards the troglodyte who has not noticed you quite yet.
Hey big boy.
Bot, I need you to cast a spell
All
and
right,
quickly,
and
please.
you have now established a understanding that troglodyte, which did not see you prior due to the decent stealth roll, now knows you're there. What's the plan?
Okay, charm person immediately after Bot does that.
Okay, yeah, you can see this in time the slap to the charm person.
It's both of them.
And
This was so
yeah, I'm just
unnecessary.
gonna like, Blax is gonna be like, all right, gotta do this now.
What are you doing?
Well, let her go first.
Uh,
Make sure the charm
Yeah, make sure the charm hits.
works.
Wait, you gotta go first.
She's got to
I
charm
have
them.
to, they have to make a wisdom saving
Yeah, you're
throw.
right.
Okay.
Both of them.
Okay.
Of. Oh wait, don't tell him. Just be like, does that hit? No.
know.
Yes.
It's evil and I love it.
It's going to be at advantage. For
At
this-
advantage?
For they are currently under something else.
Yeah, but is that how that works?
They're not
is it
charismatic creatures.
what type of save is it? Charisma?
Yeah, she's-
Wisdom.
Well,
Wisdom.
Aren't I assisting?
This is for a saving throw, so it wouldn't work in this regard.
Right? Wisdom saving throw? Yeah.
Let's see.
Is it appropriate?
The first one rolled an 11.
Okay.
I know
Does
that one.
it?
I know that one saved, or did not save. The second one is going to roll a natural 20. So it is going to with a +0, so it's just a straight roll.
Okay.
Okay.
One of them, I'm just gonna charm them, and they can they understand me even
Well-
though? Well, no.
Can they-
I'm gonna save that for the other dude that I didn't charm.
Okay. Yeah, so at this point in time, the far one did not notice it's a big enough room with some levels of light. It did not recognize you at first. Now, its attention is now drawn as it failed the charm spell. It knows that it was attempted to be charmed and is well aware of your presence. And
Okay,
what
I
is
just-
your
I just-
before we roll initiative? What's going to happen here?
Initiative.
Yo, you
I'm
just slapped one on the butt.
That
Well,
one's actually charmed.
That's one that's charmed. So it's
The
fine.
one next to Bott's actually fine.
the one that's charmed. I'm just gonna be like wink, blow a kiss, kind of do like a little come here, and then the other one I'm gonna talk in Draconic,
Okay.
and I'm.
How?
Do you speak
Speak
Draconic?
Draconic?
We don't know what he's doing yet.
Oh, I'm not.
What are you doing?
I'm not giving you a language. I'm connecting your mind.
Okay.
It still works. You can still communicate.
Yeah, but if you communicate with the one that's not charmed, they're not going to tell you anything.
We need to kill
So
this one.
I'd like
Okay,
to run up.
okay.
Can I
We're
sprint
trying to
up?
kill
When
it.
the moment she casts charm,
Okay.
do I know that one's not charmed?
No. You would be able to tell
Okay.
that.
Okay. I want to talk to the guy that I charmed.
Okay, well
You
then I
guys
gotta
don't
connect
know
you.
your own plan too well.
Okay. So now we're in initiative.
Yeah, for sure, you want to
Cool.
talk to that one.
Yeah, I
In
wanna
order to
talk
have a
about-
conversation with this, initiative has now been done. There's 30 seconds left on the sleeping
I
one.
rolled a 1.
All right.
How long
So
does the charm
me,
last?
you, and the one you charmed can now speak telepathically.
Okay.
Y'all better have this
For 3
conversation.
hours.
Oh.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, you can speak telepathically to those. That is fine. So now you can communicate through combat.
Can the one who's charmed be different?
And I like while we're telepathic,
be
I'm just
different
gonna tell you.
color?
Okay, this is how you
on
can speak to
accident.
him.
Yeah, I
Do it-
could.
do it
I
this
can
way.
try
Okay.
to. I don't have
Because
a
you don't need a
different color
common language for
troglodyte,
thought.
Okay.
but I could get something of that
That was
sort.
my one freebie. If I want to use that again.
Here we go.
We
Boom.
could all take a short rest after this. Would be
Ooh,
lovely.
that'd be great.
I think I need to take a long rest to get another
Sure.
one.
I
Sure.
need a short rest for spells.
Okay. Let's see what happens here.
Me too.
Let's get this set up. Give me a moment.
Yeah, for
Give me a
some
moment
of
while I have Night Troglodyte.
So
Night
don't hit
chug.
the one that's
Asleep.
no. Well, that one's gonna have to get hit eventually.
Right.
But don't hit the one that's charmed.
Right. And protect him.
But we could potentially break the charm on them. Because he said they have.
They're still going to be mad at us.
Yeah, but there could be
You
like.
sprinted
not
up.
as
We
mad. They
have
could be confused.
in
Oh,
order
just
to
a
get
little bit
there,
mad. They
could
right
be
about
confused.
there, roughly.
Not the big mad.
I'm sure they know what happened to them.
Israfel, you're going to be here. Blackston, you need to be within how many
Are
feet?
they?
I think
Apparently
in a
Nova
mile.
can't
Wait,
seduce
no,
anything.
just in sight.
Got it. Sightline. Okay, let's see. Almost got my full establishment here.
I can.
All right.
I'm just a little
You need to have this.
girl.
You need to have this conversation every turn, in case he dies or gets uncharmed.
Don't attack the one that's charmed.
Yeah, but still.
Okay.
It's Bott. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Let's see what happens here.
Don't, because then it will become hostile toward us, and I can get any information.
Yeah. So
Okay.
What
Anyone
information are we looking for?
anything
Trying
like
to
what
get
what
the
happened
guy.
to them? Why are they there? Why are they attacking? Why are they charmed?
Oh,
Huh?
we know.
Well, what are the scratch marks? Hello.
And they can probably tell us who the leader is.
I
We
do
know
want to
that.
say
We
there
know
is a
leader.
difference
I just
between
told you.
there is a difference
Well, we
between
don't-
dominate,
we don't-
We need
the,
confirmation.
the spell dominate, and then
Where
the
is the
spell
other enemy?
charm.
What
That's
is
the
his
question.
weakness?
So
We-
we got Night Troglodyte there. We have Charmed Troglodyte here, and then we have the Uncharmed Troglodyte there.
I can take down Night.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Is there anything else that'd be in this room? Yeah, we're gonna add 2 braziers
I can get that.
here and there for
The
some
flavor.
extra
To what?
Braziers.
A little
Braziers.
spice.
Yeah.
So sad.
Talk about my bras.
Night is going to wake up
You mean your
dead.
battle-ready armor?
Yes.
They
Jesus
ain't gonna
Christ,
wake
Bott.
up at all.
Okay. So let's. You guys, hopefully you can see from there. Let me get my pencil to describe where you guys are, where you're located. We have Nova located at the front. She'd be close enough to get. Was it 60 feet to, or 30 feet for your range? Because you can. They
I
were
think
with
it's 60 to cast.
charm person.
Oh no, it's 30 feet to cast.
Okay,
charm
so
person.
then you'd have to be a little closer here.
Okay.
That's where you're going to be located. And Bott, you've made your way all the way to this one up front. Okay, so here we are. Let's roll some initiative while we're at it.
All right, let's go.
8.
9.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Right.
Okay.
14.
Dirty 20 is going to go first. Give me a second, Blackston. Bott, what you got? Well, we'll see what Bott does.
Bot is got a 1.
Nice.
I rolled a 1 earlier.
Ooh, for initiative?
Yep.
Oh, you're right. Yep. Okay.
Let's make it a
Bott, you're going to be probably last if I were to make a guess, given your dexterity bonus of +2. What numbers do I have here?
Psychic powers are cool.
Gianna, what were you?
8.
8.
I was hoping you were gonna go 18. Right?
How much?
9.
14 for Israel.
Okay. Cal was at 9. Israfel is at 14.
This is some saucy music.
Yeah, right?
This is some good music to seduce a
Oh
troglodyte
my
to.
god.
Right
We
on the
tried to
ass.
turn on some lizard people.
Yeah,
We want snake
succeeded.
jazz?
Speaking
Snake jazz?
of,
Okay. Let's see.
I literally I did this just for Alex, because I know Alex doesn't like the whole seducing trope.
Okay.
That's
So
all.
let's do this. So the person who's going to
Love
go
you,
first
Alex.
is going to be Blackston. Let me
Alright.
change. Let me set up to my battle music.
If I hit this trog, will he not be charmed anymore?
correct.
If you attack the one that you are that have been charmed, they can save from it. They'll have to roll a wisdom saving throw. All right, and Blackston.
I'm gonna go up.
You're up.
I'm gonna go up to the one that's asleep and give him a nice stabby stab.
All right, moving up to the one asleep. Advantage because he's prone.
13 to 13 hit?
That's with advantage.
Yeah.
13 hits.
All right, let's go. Sneak it.
So many dice.
It's only 3
More than I have.
that weren't rolled that well. That's gonna be 9.
9. Okay. 9 points of damage to the first trog. You take the first stab in, and it takes a decent amount of damage, but it is not dead.
And I'm just gonna bonus action hit it again.
Okay.
Is that also with advantage?
Sounds good. I'm sorry?
Is that also with advantage, the bonus action?
Yeah, bonus action would be advantage, but you wouldn't have
won't have
a
sneak
sneak
attack.
attack on that attack.
That's gonna be 14.
Hits. Roll damage.
Come on. Oh, let's go. That's gonna be 7.
Whoa.
Okay, and this one is going to be night-night. This one's going night-night.
Let's go.
Troglodyte is down.
go.
With 2 dagger strikes to a sleeping trog, you have essentially bolted the chest, just tearing it through to where it is no longer moving. Found a chink in its natural hide armor and finished it off. Okay. That's going to be Blackston. You have some movement.
I'll move as far right along the beeline as I can.
Okay. Sounds good. This is going to be a quick encounter, as it seems.
Yes.
All right. Next person to go up is going to be
Blackston is
Israfel.
ready to
I'm gonna move
stand.
next to Blackston and cast Chill Touch on our nearest and the one fiend
Yep.
there that
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
This
6,
could have been
7.
held
What's
as
the
a
range?
theater
Is
of the
it?
mind. We killed
on
these
Chill
guys
Touch?
so
You're
quick.
35 feet away.
range is 120.
It hit. It's gonna not hit, but it's gonna
Right.
make it there.
Touch is chilly.
Roll an attack roll, please.
Chili.
Happily.
Touch is
Chilly.
chillily.
That's 13.
13's gonna be a hit. Roll
Wonderful.
damage.
Man, I want Tommy's.
1d8. Here we come.
Tommy?
7 points of damage,
Chili burgers.
7 points
my
of
phone
damage. You
owns
got
that
it.
place.
and it cannot recover health.
Sounds good.
Family-
It's gonna take 7
her
points of damage.
Great grandpa was Tommy.
Nova, what did so
Yeah.
you gave a beck and call to the troglodyte, and when you get to your turn, I'll let you make a tell it a command kind of thing. But right now, its turn is up, and the last thing that it got from you was just you. Come here. So it's going to use its movement to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to get adjacent to you, but it's not going to attack. It's
I just imagine it breathing heavily and just like drilling.
yeah. It gets. I don't want to know what that sounds like on the audio because I went right to it.
You
Okay.
don't like it breathing in your ear?
So it's going to move there for its
I am
turn,
uncomfortable.
and for
Does it have
the-
any dorsal fins it shows off when in
Oh,
mating?
actually, yeah. As it gets
Mating
closer,
calls?
all the spines down its back just
Yeah.
perk up like when a dog gets like
Yeah.
like spooked. It's got like the its
mating
hair.
behavior.
Yeah.
Wow.
Congrats.
Gross.
I was so close to
You
spitting it
turned
out.
this lizard on, Bott.
After seeing what happened to the first one of its buddies, the second one, knowing that it failed the charm,
I'm not proud.
it is going to flee. So there's a stairwell.
Shit.
So the stairwells work like this at your guys' area. They're on each side of the room. As you guys got in, you can see it. There's now a stairwell that leads this way, and it leads up, and it is going
It makes
to.
it up the stairwell?
Yeah, it was right. I mean, the stairwell's like right here, or right there. So it makes its way 2 steps, and then boofs its way out. It's going to use. From the speed that it looked like it used its dash as well.
Yeah.
So it used all of its action to get out of there.
That was a short combat.
Yeah.
All right, come
I'll
on,
let
can
you
we-
guys plan, and I'll see how it rolled from there. Even with disadvantage, you got both. One of the trogs got advantage on their roll. They did not get. One of them got charmed, so that's
Time to
good.
Communicate before he brings his friends back here.
I just
All 3 of you are linked.
communicate to it
Okay.
telepathically.
What are you gonna say?
Um,
It's telekinesis, so you can just kind of look at it and think what you want to think, or think what you want to hear.
we're having a telepathic conversation, Devin.
What is it? To be honest,
No.
what conversation are we having? You're also linked with this. So he's the one binding the link between you and them, so he can hear.
We
He's
are
in-
out of combat. Yes.
I'm just kind of here for the conversation.
For the foreseeable future, you're still in
While we-
combat, technically, Bott. So that's why that's gonna. You know what? As soon as that trog fleed and you have this one right here, yeah, we're out of combat officially. Oop.
How long is your conversation going to last?
3 hours.
How long is the charm?
Now,
Oh.
And it's
I would
gonna-
like to take a short rest while this is happening.
Well, I don't think
a
they're
short
gonna talk-
rest while we literally are getting tattled on right now.
Yes.
I don't think they're gonna talk for an hour.
Oh, they're gonna talk. for
Oh, is it an hour? Fuck.
Yeah, it's a full hour to do a short rest.
I want a
If you want to stay down here for an hour, that seems like a good plan.
All right.
So what's what are you saying to it? What are you communicating? It's charmed by you.
What enchantment are you under besides mine?
Blackson, can you
I'm under an
communicate-
enchantment.
Can you be like R?
Okay.
Speaking out loud.
Yeah.
What's going on?
She's
Well,
trying to find out the enchantment.
who's your leader? Don't tell me his intelligence is like a 1.
It's a 1.
Fudge
It's
nugget.
not. It knows what it's doing. Its intelligence is 6.
If they're linked
I
telepathically, are they
wasted
able
my
to see inside of his mind forcefully?
Ask
Just
it what
talking.
it did the last several days.
No, yeah, it's just gonna be
Okay.
talking.
What have you been doing the last several days in here? Or the last several days in general?
I don't really remember.
What do you mean you don't remember? You have a bad memory?
So, I was in cave. I gotta get this voice better. I was in cave. Now I hear. I stare at you. And it's super, like, very clear with its hand motions.
Yeah.
And it's just looking at you and just doing all these things. You guys see this and you're completely confused because it's not saying anything. He gets it.
He's telling us though.
Oh, you translating it?
I'm translating, but it's like, it's not going well, guys.
I was in cave. Now I stand here. I talk to you.
The enchantment has wiped its memory.
What? That's a thing.
No, I don't think that's a thing, Bott.
I think he's just kind of not that smart.
Why are there people unconscious?
Who were unconscious?
Like 15 people in a room, unconscious. What is going on?
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. Could you tell me what's going on?
I was in cave. I am now here.
Blackston, can you ask it?
Did it eat anything today?
Did you eat anything today?
You see it sit for a second, then like slap both stomach, and then just kind of like feel around.
It's a peanut butter baby.
So it feels I have eaten.
What
I
did you
am
eat?
This is irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant. I want to know if it ate a human.
Something meaty, I guess.
I think it ate. I think it
I
ate.
think it ate a
Ask-
human.
Ask it where its boss would be if it had a boss.
Speak dumb.
Yes.
Where are friends?
You
Where is
have-
King? Where is
You
King?
have
Where is King?
big guy in charge.
No,
Oh, big
charge
guy.
is too
Big guy.
Big guy.
Charge is-
Or you have
He's
guy
gonna point at me.
tell you what to
He's
do.
gonna point at me.
Tell you what to do.
King.
Big,
Who is
So-
big guy.
What is going on?
Speak stupid too.
Who tells you to do stuff?
Big guy.
Where big guy?
We're big guy.
Show big guy.
About this big.
Where,
And he gestures to like a
Where? Big guy where?
where does
Thank
big
you.
home.
Ask him if he looks different than him.
Big guy.
Yeah. Big guy.
big
Has
Horns?
no.
No horns.
Like
Uh,
tentacles?
octopus?
Okay, big guy.
I don't know, damn it.
Big guy.
big guy.
Like you.
Yes.
Green.
Like
Color of you. Color
Yes.
of you.
like me. Bigger. Big guy.
Uh-huh.
Me. Bigger.
Not the mine.
Is this working? Blackston,
Show
is it working?
us
It's not.
where
it's-
big guy.
What you see.
Big guy
is
in cave.
all that we're talking
Take us.
about.
You don't know where big guy is?
Are they talking about, what are they talking about, Blackston?
They're talking about big guy.
No, don't ask about big
Not
guy.
cave.
This is cave.
This is not going to take us to the right place.
This
Talk
is
about smart guy. Smart guy.
Do you know?
not cave.
Do you know big brain guy? Guy's very smart. Big brain.
Purple.
Big guy.
Big guy smart?
Big
Big
guy.
guy smart.
Question. Question. I can't do this anymore. Question.
Big guy had face that moved.
So when someone goes under a charm and they're off of that charm, would they then know the moments of when my charm began, when this charm ended?
If the charm
depends.
in the traditional charm person spell that Nova cast on this troglodyte does that. You do not lose your memory. You know when you've been charmed once it wears off, and you know when a failed charm has occurred.
A better enchantment spell might erase things.
Big guy have face that move.
Does anyone translate that?
The big guy. Does he have face that move?
Yeah, big face that move.
No. No.
Your face move.
It does move.
Their face move.
What about like this?
Irrelevant.
Like fingers.
Do I see them making these motions?
Yes.
Jump! Go away from this! Don't do this
Why?
anymore. Different track.
Okay.
We've tried all the tracks.
Like that.
Like that.
These are hands.
Oh. Fuck my life. Where is big guy?
Big guy's in cave.
We've gone down this road.
No.
Big
Ask
guy
him
is
his
home.
name.
This not cave.
Show me.
This
to
not
boss.
cave.
Go to boss.
Show
No.
us. Take us to boss.
No, because he's gonna bring us not to his home. He just said that this
It's a
isn't
bot.
his home.
Are you talking about your father?
No.
Is
Big
big
guy.
guy your father?
Big guy.
Can I dial in, please? Can you call a friend, Blackston?
Big,
I'm not
big
wasting
guy.
another
Is
die
big
to get
guy
you in
your
on this
dad?
conversation.
What is big guy name?
I only have 4.
So he just said that
Big guy is all our dad.
It's Big Guy, your
Big guy.
Big guy, all your dad?
What is your name?
Big guy, all our dad. And he
you
points
ask
at the
What
dead truck.
is what is name? You name. What is name?
Black Tarzan and Jane. Come on,
What?
Jane.
come on, get to it.
Blackston.
Big Guy, your dad.
Blackston. You.
Blackston.
No. I. Nova.
Nova.
You.
Blackston.
Name.
What do people call you? Name.
Rock. I rock. Big guy. Big guy. Big rock.
Big,
Big rock.
Big rock.
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 Yes.
I'm gonna just start casting Detect Magic for shits and giggles because it's gonna take 10
Is it
minutes.
ritual?
So
Yeah.
big guy isn't who we are looking for.
No,
Who the fuck knows?
I
Nice to
don't
meet
think.
you, Rock.
I don't think he remembers anything before he was abducted or charmed by whatever that last spell was. So, I
Okay.
think we should use him as bait.
All right. You come with me.
Okay.
Blackston, tell us everything that happens.
No,
Just say you do.
Rock is our new friend.
Well, no,
well, you see.
You guys
there's
hear
this
like
rock.
hissing, like the like as a dragon roars,
I
or
like-
like in a whispery tone. This whole conversation, he has been speaking out loud unnecessarily.
Can I hear this?
It's a telepathic conversation that he speaks
speaking
out
out loud.
loud.
He's speaking out loud.
Bless
so
him.
you hear him speaking. It's between a mere, but like it's a hissing sound as well as like it's got this. It's like this guttural hiss as well as like, and it's going back and forth. You guys hear it all. You
Yeah.
guys are just like conveying it mentally and doing the hand motions back, but not talking. But he's going the whole way.
I love him. He's my favorite.
Oh God!
Is
You
there a
pick-
range
Rock.
on your
I read.
thing?
We all have to be within a mile.
Oh. Send him on his merry way and we will follow.
Rock.
rock. I rock. You know.
rock. I Nova.
Blackston, this
Yes.
is one rock you can't lick.
Oh, God. I'm going home. You could lick him if you wanted.
I'm not about
I
to.
won't stop you.
Rock.
No.
I rock.
You.
You too. Love it.
You. Take us to cave.
You just said this not cave, Devin. Those were your words.
He looks around again. This not cave.
That's fucking right. It's
I
Go
love
to
him.
cave.
Go to cave.
Go to cave.
No, know where cave is.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Blackston, can you tell us what's happened so I can have an idea?
He
I'm-
reaches down to the
I
floor
re-
and
I
taps the
relayed-
ground. Not cave.
I relayed
cave.
everything like.
Cave.
No,
As
not
much as
cave.
I can.
Yes,
Devin.
cave.
I mean, Damien. Fucking Blackston! Or fucking Alice or whatever
This
the
is
fuck your
man-made.
name is!
Not cave.
We go to where the water was!
Oh my God, it's
in
man-made.
cave.
This is a man-made cave. This not cave. Not cave.
Not cave.
Not cave.
Not cave.
You dig? You dig cave? You dig this?
No, we're in the man-made part.
Not cave.
Hi, welcome to Twitch Slays D&D. You've reached the 6th hour of This Not Cave.
Take your short rest. Take a long rest.
Jesus Christ.
No cursing, please.
This not cave. Oh my god.
Done.
Okay, but okay.
I'm broken.
You know what cave is?
Yeah.
Where is cave? I want go cave now.
Okay.
Cave.
I want go cave.
Go cave.
I want go cave now.
Same too. Same too.
Let's bring him outside of this area and see what his reaction is to the cave area. Yes?
Yeah.
I'm not in this conversation and I hate it.
Well,
Just reminder, no cursing.
When?
now.
Just now? Okay, fine. That's fine.
Cave.
Okay, okay. I was about to be like, you're dying. But
You
Should
know
we
where-
bring him to
you know
the
cave?
cave?
do you just want to just no? No.
All right, let's go to the cave.
Wow. Follow us. Follow me. Follow us.
Okay.
You come. Rock, you come.
Okay.
All right.
I
think we're-
wink,
Cave.
and I go.
I think we're headed back to the natural part of this. area that we're in.
Cool. All right. You guys are now heading back into the natural part of the cave. Are you guys heading back to like the main, like the guys? Are you heading back downstairs where you guys entered?
Yeah, it's like where the split was.
Okay. So you pass back down. Nothing crazy occurs. Rock the Trog is following you guys.
Rock.
Rock the
Rock.
Trog.
I rock.
That
I was
sounds like a
doing
band.
well by that.
Rock the Trog. That's fair. Or
I will
some
never
weird
be
festival.
okay again.
Hi guys, welcome to Rock the Trog. Going to a party tonight?
All right. It'd be a sick party name for like a bunch of bards. All right. You guys head down. Back in. What's his name? Rock is following.
You forgot his name? His very complex name.
Rock?
Yeah, okay.
No, Rock is following.
Okay.
You said what's his name?
Yeah, he said, what's his name?
What's his name?
It
Oh, yeah.
wasn't the repeated word.
What's his name? Rock. I don't know. There's a lot of things that could be, I don't know, rocks.
Oh,
So
Lord.
you guys head back down, and as soon as he gets through,
Who did no cursing?
he come. Yeah, cuss them out.
I was gonna say.
Rock gets back down there, and kind of like walks back in. Oh,
What
cave, cave, cave. This cave. This is cave.
This is cave.
Did you say this out loud, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys,
Yes.
is what you guys get out of that. This is cave. We in cave now. Cave.
Bring us.
Bring
you know
us-
cave. You know cave.
Take us to Big Rock.
Big rock.
Big Rock.
You guys
Take
couldn't
us.
even tell we were in a man-made cavern. Come on.
Big rock.
Big rock.
I know.
Take two big rock.
And he looks at you and kind of like slowly paces his way towards the middle of this cavern. Do you guys remember the details and descriptions I gave to you guys when you guys first entered this open cavern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a large rock in the middle of it, and he walks up to the. They have a culture, and I don't need you guys to disrespect it. He walks up to the big rock and gives it a nice hug. Big rock. Little rock. I rock. How's your guys' plan going?
Great. This is great.
Oh my god, this was pointless.
I wasted a second level spell.
You
I wasted. You wasted. I
Oh,
wasted
hi.
my psychonic
I'm
whispers.
done. I'd like to take out my rock that has a light on it and just start marching in deeper.
To where?
I don't know. I'm getting somewhere.
Are you going back in the way you
I'm going back to the man-made cave to where the people are. I'm
Back-
going up the stairs and I'm following
Yeah,
the
I'm
troglodyte
following.
that ran upstairs.
Okay,
because that is
so
the enemy and
I'm
that's
with
what
him.
captured
Okay,
people.
okay, so yeah.
Yes,
Oh my
And
I'm
I'm
with
just
you.
going.
We're going. We're
Fair.
following that troglodyte. Went up the stairs. We're following that asshole. I did 8 damage to him.
Okay. Okay. You guys, do you take Rock with you or?
Yeah,
I don't care.
He's following.
I don't
No,
care.
he's now.
I hit the big RCK.
I use my psychotic
Rock.
whispers. We're
Rock.
keeping rock.
I
Take 1
rock.
damage.
Come rock.
Oh, okay. Okay, Rock. Rock, come. and rock starts following you guys.
Took a damage for swearing.
Can you leave him to
I
guard the
punch the
people?
big rock.
No, because it's only going to last for an hour, and if he goes...
Bot, roll me an
loses
attack
the
roll
charm, I don't
as you
want
punch
him
this
around.
big
Charm only
rock.
lasts an hour?
I rolled a 5.
The charm lasts.
Bot,
Our
you
speaking lasts
you go
3,
for a
but
punch,
charm lasts.
but like it's a solid rock, and it
That's
hurt.
gonna be
It hurt a
funny.
little bit, but you didn't take any damage. You just were like, "I'm not going to Kyle this wall," is what you thought to your head. Kyle some drywall. Never
Who's
mind.
Kyle?
That's a meme that I shouldn't be referencing.
Okay.
I like that meme. That's all. Sorry to any Kyles out there. F and chat.
Don't be sorry to...
Evan Jeffrey.
F and chat.
If I knew any
Kyle's
swears,
drywall.
I would swear right now.
Dude,
Sorry,
Up the
bud.
stairs.
You're heading up the stairs.
Yeah.
All
With a
five-
purpose.
curse,
I'm not going
please.
slow.
Yeah, that is correct. You are tromping up these stairs.
believe the
You make your way to the first floor. You see everything as you pass. You make your way out to the second floor, and you're now at the threshold to the stairwell where the first one fled up to some stairs. Are you going back up? Are you going up those
yes.
stairs?
Yes.
Ran.
Yes.
You head up.
We're going.
You head up those stairs, and in front of you, you are going through with your light rock, and you're going through, and you take a step up. Upon seeing the inside of it, you peek your head in, and as you look in, you see the glow of something green in the far right distance. To your left,
How big is this room?
it's about the same size as the other floor below you. But there's no rooms on the side. It's no hall. It's just a big room, completely open, with the exception of 2 small rooms in the corner on the right and a small open room to your left.
Okay.
In front of you, there is a large stone plinth, where it's like what you'd see a statue on, like that, like
Pedestal?
kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. In the middle of that, you see a roll perception check, everybody, as you're getting through. Actually, Cal, just you and Israfel, because you're the two on the
20 nerd.
22.
fudge.
So close.
Yep.
Please, I'm dying.
You guys are looking through, and as you get in the small distance, you can see now that the light is present. You see what looks like similar to the crystal lattice that you found, the metal lattice around the crystal in Bott's room with the chair.
Mm-hmm.
You find a similar lattice work, but it's almost triple in size. And in the middle of that, it's empty. But on the floor, you see nothing but shattered pieces of what look like glass at a distance. They shimmer similar to the color to the crystal that you once saw in Bott's original chamber. As the light gets up the stairwell to where you have, as it wraps around, you can get the visual. You see the glisten bounces off of all of them. And as your eyes focus mostly on that, you peek your head in the far right, you can see what looks like a glass case that has been cracked. Almost like a glass cylinder that's been cracked, and as if something emerged from it. Behind it, there are 3 more that are standing upright.
A glass case, as in
I push my way into
a
the room.
stasis chamber? Like someone could have been asleep in this?
Possibly.
Is it big enough for
It's
normal?
about humanoid size.
And does it look like something broke out from the inside out or from the outside in?
You'd have to get closer to test.
I'd like closer to test what?
Sorry, closer to test it. Check it out to see. It's at the far side of this over 100-foot room, so it's tough to see the sizing of it. You'd have to get a little closer and move your way inside the chamber. Because right now
I
you're
want
at the
to check
threshold.
out the crystal lattice in the middle.
Okay. Because you get to the front and there's all of this stimulus overload as you're looking through it. Bott, your eyes lock on immediately to what's familiar to you, and you rush towards it.
Do I see blood from the thing we hurt?
No.
Okay, not rush towards it. You start moving towards it to examine it because it's about.
That could have held memories.
Oh,
Yeah, he's upset. He's not telling you no. He's
sorry. I was rush
experiencing
forward. No, I
emotions.
don't want to do that. Yes. What was the question?
Can we see the blood from the thing we hurt earlier?
As you get down, you see there's blood. There is some blood trailing up the stairwell, and you see it. It makes a way in, and then it turns right.
Towards
The rooms to your right.
Oh,
There's 2 rooms with 2 doors that are shut, and on the left-hand side there's an open room with almost I would suppose there's no doors. It's just open, and it's just a workspace. You can see some tables in there as you peek your head in. Otherwise, you can't see there's no troglodyte in sight, immediate sight, and that's all that you have in there presently.
I'm gonna go over to the thing that's broken, the glass case.
The glass case? Okay. As you move your way, it's at the far side of the room. So, Bott, you're moving towards the shattered crystal with the lattice work, and you're going to head over towards that.
I'm staying in the threshold.
I'm
The
going
threshold?
next to Bott.
Who could have done this?
And were there any other rooms besides the? You think?
Yeah, there's a room to your left with like workbenches and tables, and there's a room to your right as well.
Okay.
Or there's two rooms with doors shut. It's a tall room, maybe 40, 50 feet tall. Like it's very high. And as you're starting to look up, you see like a small like glass in the top with a eclipse style like. You see a glass sphere.
Cuss away.
Thank
Sick. You see a glass circle, and you have an eclipse, almost like a stone slab that slides back and forth. That is halfway in the eclipse form of it. The glass isn't shattered, and as you're looking at this very tall room, there's things hanging up in there. It's like not like something similar to chandeliers. Can't really tell what they are. And the two rooms that are to the right have like a layer on top of it, to where there's an opening between the room and that. But that's what the room looks like at this point. You don't see any immediate danger. Bott, you head to the crystal. Are you looking to do anything? Cal, you're rolling. I'd like you to roll an investigation check on that. 5. You go up.
I kneel down and pick up some pieces.
Okay. All right, Bott. You make your way and you pick up a few of the crystals, some of the shards. You go over and you see where the crack in the canister, what looks like more like a canister now. It has some fluid at the bottom of it, and a lot of the glass is actually shattered outwards. There's not a lot of broken glass inside the bottom. It's mostly around where you're standing.
Can I smell the fluid?
Sure, you can smell the fluid. Roll a investigation check for scent. What are you looking for?
Fluid smells.
Does it smell like
Cherries?
No, like bio? Is it? You know, like when things are suspended, you still like shed skin and stuff. Like
Yeah, I see
when
what
people
you're
are
saying.
suspended and stuff like that, you still like it stinks.
It's not quite the consistency of goo, but it's a thicker material as you're kind of seeing some of it like drop in certain places as with the cracks.
Are there footprints out of it? Or
No.
a trail of goop?
It's hard to tell. With the investigation roll, it's hard to tell if there's a trail of goop because it's kind of like seeping everywhere. As you look up, though, you see 3 more different ones. This one was a little bit larger, and this one was laying on its side in a horizontal position. The 3 ones on the far side are all vertical. One is dark, and it looks like it's been cracked, and it has some empty, and it's got the stains of on the stone floor. It's got the stain of this like green goo-like substance. The other one is so the other one is full of the green substance, and as you kind of take a closer look and you see it, you see a shriveled figure on the inside of it, a being, a humanoid shape, at a lack of a better term. Their body looks decayed, and they do not look to be alive. As you're walking to each one, checking each individual one out, you then get to the final one, in which you look inside, and it's similar to the second, in which the fluid isn't cracked out of it, and it's still present. And as you look in closer, you see a 6-foot figure, kind of like floating in this vat, very similar to a Bacta tank in Star Wars in Episode 5. Similar to that.
Okay.
It's similar.
Okay.
It's not exactly. It's green, not blue.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Thank you. And as you look closely, you see the skin is not like a normal color that you've seen. You've seen a lot of colorations, but this skin is slimy, and it's purple. And then as you're kind of like, it's most
Why
of...
are you looking at me? Because I'm purple?
Can we tell what race
Seems a bit
or what
sus.
it is?
You wipe off like where some of the dust has been sitting on this, and you can see a octopus-looking figure with tentacles hanging off of its face as it's suspended in this vat of liquid.
Anybody know what this is?
Kill it.
Does anybody know what this is?
Yes, but it's not awake right now.
Don't let it get out.
So don't let it get out. I'm worried about the one that's
Don't let it grow.
right.
What is it?
It's the thing that's in charge of all. Well,
Is it the?
Yes,
As I
okay.
thought. I just wanted
So
to confirm.
It's the thing.
It's what
this-
killed my people.
It is a species of the thing that killed your people, Bott, yes. But I'm more concerned about the one that's loose right now.
Why is this one in a vat?
Maybe the gift we're studying.
They fought back against it.
What if it gets out?
We
Kill
won't-
it while it's asleep.
We don't even know if it's alive.
As you guys are now like looking around, it's starting to you're putting pieces together, and this particular room starting to look more like a lab scene. As you start like passing tables and start kind of like, because Cal spent a few time like investigating the area of interest, and as you guys were kind of meandering around, you see other points of interest. Where the crystal was, there were cables that were leading off it, very similar to Bott's chair. There are other tables that have other things of like alchemical components. There are Bunsen burners sitting here and there, similar to the previous room, except there's more chemicals in this particular vicinity, and a lot of it's been shattered. And certain areas you can see where there's a table, where they had a workbench. It looks as if the contents have been pushed off of it, and it's all like dumped onto one side.
Does this fluid seem flammable?
Bott's got a point.
I don't know how to I don't know how to tell if a fluid seems flammable. It doesn't seem flammable offhand. Doesn't I wouldn't say so.
So
It doesn't give the scent of like alcohol.
Set the test tube on fire.
We don't even know if it's bad.
we know it's bad.
This
Probably
isn't
bad.
good.
So
Is this a breeding ground for these things?
no, I have a theory.
I know. It's bad.
I have a
Kill
working
it.
theory. Bott, your people used, and this is my guess, they used their oppressors, these octopus monsters, their ability to control minds, they used that power and siphoned their own people into warforges such as yourself.
I turn to the troglodyte.
What?
The chocolate.
Right. That's my guess.
I turn to Rock and I say,
Why is Rocky?
"Who's that?" And I point to the Mind Flayer.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I want to break the glass of the mind flayer that's sleeping thing.
Okay. You raise your weapon. How do you break it?
Just my weapon.
Just gotta roll on this.
Okay.
Wait, is there a lid?
What do you say?
Is there a lid?
lid.
No lid. There's no lid. It doesn't look like whatever's in this is meant to get out. It's not that kind of thing.
It's formaldehyde.
Before you make an attack roll, please, I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
18. 19.
19.
Let's go!
As for a short moment, you feel like something is trying to reach inside of your brain and like get a hold of you, and you shake it off for a second, and then you take your halberd and you hit it. Roll an attack roll, please.
Sure.
See if you shatter that glass.
7.
I help him.
Plus your
7.
I also want it dead.
You're also
Yeah,
freeing it.
It's class.
It's true, but you can bounce off of it. Yeah, 7. It has an AC because like you can miss a thing. You bounces. You take a shot and like you feel it. You feel like your mind takes control of you for a second, and like you shake it off, and you just you slightly glance it, and you get you make a dent in it, and you can see it start to crack, but it's not
Bott-
damaged.
Bott wants to do it too.
What if I Eldritch Blast it?
I just want to break the glass. I'm not trying to kill it.
I was gonna try to break the glass with my Eldritch
Bott
Blast.
said he wants to do it as well.
Okay, Bott, roll an attack from real quick.
We are gonna have some
I rolled a
fun
5.
tonight, guys.
What was that?
5.
Oh my god.
Also, I want to while that's
5 plus 5, it's going to be 10. So you're able to take, you find where the crack has been, and then you take it and you shatter it. And as you shatter it, the contents come flying out as the, what looks like a husk. It's getting intense, yeah. A husk of a mind
I'm at
flare.
+6 now.
Oh yeah, that's with the longsword. 11 still hits. With the husk of the mind flare, like slides out as the liquid takes it pouring. And at this point in time,
I stab it.
before you can do that, all of you feel a sudden chill down your spine as you hear the words.
it's Mother Nor.
It's not noon yet.
That
It'll
would
be funny.
be good.
You feel the chilling words of stop.
Can we respond?
I don't stop.
Stab, stab, stab.
Hello?
Okay. Bott, as you take your
Stabby stab.
Thanks, Bob.
I'd like to try and stop Bott.
You learned well. No!
It said stop. It's communicating.
If it said kill everyone in this room, would you do it?
No, but it's trying to communicate. So I want to know what it wants to know first.
I don't feel forgiving.
Okay, that's fair enough. Bott, roll an attack roll, please, with advantage, because the thing
Nonchalant
is
chat
prone.
reflection.
I rolled a
Try to
15.
stop it.
15.
I rolled a 17.
It's difficult to stop someone from a strike because it just kind of happens. He sword out, sees it, throws the shot. That is going to be a hit. Bott, roll damage for me.
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
+4.
Yep. With that much damage dealt, you take it and you stab it into the brain of this mind flare,
Good choice.
and you see the body pulsate and react viciously for a second, and that is it's dead.
Yay!
However,
No!
I would like everybody in.
That's for my mother.
Is everyone near this area? Are you guys
Yeah.
kind of all by this thing?
Well, I was next to
Yeah.
Bott, so.
No.
Yep. You're
But-
by Bott. Are you by Bott?
I'm by
Catalina's
Well,
by Bott.
where did the fluid go? Because I was by the crystal.
It poured out towards the area. So this is in the corner of the room, and he moved towards the thing. Did you move with him or stay in the crystal?
No, I stayed by the crystal.
Okay, that's fine.
Staying on the threshold, baby.
Blackston, Bott, and Cal Luna, I would like all of you to make intelligence saving throws for me, please.
I rolled a 20.
Okay.
Oh,
Perfect.
nice.
I rock.
I rolled a 6.
I also
No.
rolled a 6.
Okay. So let me see here.
Nice.
Let's roll some damage real quick.
Sounds about right.
Oh, that's the wrong
Well,
one.
it is the people we wanted up front, so that's
Let's
nice.
see. 4
That's
of
also very
you.
true.
All going according to plan.
You guys saw Anarchus is raiding us.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
welcome,
sweet.
Soft Anarchist. We're playing
Hi.
Mind Flayer.
Welcome.
Obsessed with you. I can't wait to you last week.
Welcome, Soft Anarchist. Welcome. My party just killed a mind flare that was hanging out inside of a vat of liquid, and there was one on the prowl. They're all level 3, mind you. That's going to be 17. For those who did not save, I would like you to take 17 points of psychic damage. And for Bott, you're going to take that cut in half. So that's going to be half of 17. Are you awake still?
I got 2.
No way.
All right. So as you kill the mind flare that is lying on this floor, as you break through and break it out of its holding cell, for lack of a better term, another mind flare
Wait.
who was
Oh my god, I could have done that. Never mind.
Another mind flayer who was previously sitting up and levitating in the corner, watching hesitantly. You see it peer and pull out of behind this chandelier from cover, and it as you look at it, its body is frail and weak, similar to the one that you saw before. But this one has been out of. Yes.
Where's Rock?
Rock is. Fuck.
Where'd you have Rock? Is Rock next to you?
Is Rock next to you?
Where was Rock? Did Rock go to?
Where was Rock?
No, I was gonna leave Rock by the door.
Rock would have. Okay, no, he would have followed you, and you were out of the cone of damage. Rock does not take. Rock the troglodyte does not die today.
Rock the Trog.
But he might die soon.
I level my sword at the thing.
First off, you've taken your damage. You've taken your damage.
You killed my family. Prepare to die.
My name is Bott. I killed my family.
All right, and that's where we're going to be rolling initiative.
Okay.
I rolled a 10.
All right, keep track of bots for me while I get into this. I'm going to set the scene.
20.
Welcome, you guys that are just joining us. From
Welcome. I'm
great-
dying today.
Yeah, we just encountered a not good nubs, a bad
What can
nubs.
I do?
Oh,
Yes.
this would be a good time for the new people for the bot stuff.
Yes, this would be.
If they want to know how it works.
Yeah, this would be a great time to explain. We are about to engage in combat. One of our characters is playable by you. In this combat encounter, you will get to decide on kind of what he does. We have in the down below in our D&D Beyond, you can check out what his stats are. But if not, you don't have to do that. It's very simple. You can vote on a few commands on how either he makes a melee attack or a ranged attack, and he works in the best mindset to get to that kind of reach. Okay, let's get a combat. Let's do it here.
That was a lot of damage.
Yeah?
Yep,
Huh.
that's a mind flare.
Imagine.
They said stop, and we could have maybe not killed it, and it could have maybe been nice. Maybe it was just struggling and trying to find a way to live.
Theoretically, Devin, would a 12 have passed?
No.
Okay, never mind. That wouldn't have helped.
A 12 would not have been a pass for a mind flare's mind blast. As you all got hit by psychic damage.
Can't blame Cal
No.
for that.
I don't think it's anyone's
Yeah,
fault.
the thing said stop. If we stopped, then we could have talked to it, because it could have been like, I'm just trying to find a way back home because it was kidnapped by the Gith, and it's been stuck here in this prison.
Where
trying to find a way back home, so I'm
We're
gonna
willing
kill.
to negotiate with mind flayers, but kill
He
kobolds
still
willy-nilly.
killed a village. An entire village is enslaved here.
Okay, so
Yeah,
this
maybe
was
he
about
just woke up and he was
there.
angry that he was stolen.
This is
Okay,
here,
no.
Here,
That's
here.
that's an explanation. That's not an
Hello,
excuse.
my name is Bott the Adventurer. You killed my people. Prepare to die.
Just what I needed was
My
a
name is
Yes.
Inigo Montoya.
bot consoling me on how this combat goes down. Sick. All right, let's get you going.
Somebody heal me. Okay.
How much do you have?
Okay,
Huh?
He's got
table here.
He needs more healing than I do. I'm at 15 out of 30.
Oh, poor baby.
Okay, so if it does that again, I'm dead.
If he does that again, I might be out of the game, buddy.
that's a fair assessment.
And then we get what's his name in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Brody.
All right.
Brody's back in the game.
Brody's back in the game. Okay, so I need everyone's initiative orders for me, please.
Bot got a 10.
Bot got a 10 plus 2, so Bot's for 12.
Israfel got a 3.
Okay.
I got a 20.
Nice.
8.
I got a 21.
Okay.
21.
And then, Nova, you said you
You have
had
an
8?
initiative bonus?
Yeah.
Lucky duck.
Okay, the big baddie is going to be rolling his.
Is he? How far in the air is he?
He's about, he moved down, he's about 20 feet off the ground
What the
levitating.
hell? Okay.
Yep. He's a high boy.
Can you levitate me, please?
Let's see.
What do you do when you're up there?
Get him.
We got Nova by the crystal, and we have this guy by the crystal. Then we've got
Rage, I'll get my teleport one.
Hey, that'd be
here,
helpful.
But then I have to fall.
here, and
It's not bad. I think I get survived.
here. Israfel, you are at the threshold
Yeah.
of this thing. Okay. All right, let's go at it. Let's do it.
Oh, if
where
this is the day when we die, I'm gonna be so
The-
I've
sad.
accepted my honor.
The mind flare. I'm going to use this as reference that it is currently levitated.
20 feet in the air.
I like that. That's nice.
Oop.
There he goes. We killed him.
We did it again.
Okay. It's currently
Can you charm it?
levitating 20 feet in the air. That is going to be the mind. That's that. So let's get into it. Combat time, dudes.
Alright.
Can we cuss?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't want to cuss and give you guys health.
Thanks,
Oh, what
Darren.
a shame.
You're worse than this one.
What? No. I'm with you guys. I want you to win. I want you to win overall.
I want you to win, but if the story is better if you die, you know.
One of you might die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Okay, Lord Farquaad.
Okay. So now I have everyone's initiative. The first person to be going is, let's roll a quick roll for the Flayer of the Mind. It's going to be not too great, unfortunately. That's not that well. It's better than Israfel.
Thanks.
Okay, Blackston, you're going first with 21. What's it going to be?
So I'm going to go right between like Bott and that one capsule.
No cursing,
over there.
please.
Well done.
Son of a biscuit.
Like the
Oh,
one.
God, sorry.
Like D3 is where I ideally want to go.
Oh, D3. Okay, sounds good to me.
I vote that fake cursing counts too.
And
I don't think we can do that.
Blackson's not doing great. That's about 60 feet right there.
Oh yeah, that's within 60 feet.
Oh boy.
All right, Blackson's putting his daggers away.
Okay.
He is not feeling that great.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna manifest one of my psychic blades and chuck it at it.
Okay. You after getting one hell
Just
of a
make psychic blades.
we
He's level 3
hell's
now.
fine. After gotten one hell of a migraine, we've discussed that hell is an acceptable word. You pull out another headache and throw it at him. What you doing?
Well, let's see what I'm doing first.
Let me get this straight. You're throwing a psychic blade
That's
at a
gonna be
psychic
7.
monster.
7. Okay. You throw the psychic blade. It is going to miss
You
the.
said it doesn't work.
It's gonna miss. It's gonna miss
Well, it's gonna
anyways.
miss anyway. Well, I gotta test it out. Character's gotta find
Would
it
that
out,
have hit?
even if it is true.
Can that hit?
7's a miss.
I know. I'm just like in my mind, like a psychic
Can a
ability.
fire type damage a fire type?
Yeah, the fire type
It's just
can.
not
It's just
very
not as
effective.
effective.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, it
effective.
would be if anything, it's going to have resistance, like when you have rage.
I just imagine him stopping. The
All right,
dagger,
so
just, what is this?
Kalaluna, you are next. Give me a second.
I'm going to rage.
Okay.
Can
There-
we hear?
I just want that
Not
one.
yet,
I just want one
because-
D6
Okay,
versus
okay.
a D4.
There are actually, I'm missing a few extra features. I've got them. These braziers are back, and they are here in the corners
I'm gonna rage.
for light. Okay.
And because when I rage, because we're level 3 now, I get a new ability.
All right.
Wild Surge, and I get one of 8 abilities, and I don't know what I'm gonna get, and it's based off of a dice roll.
Oh wow.
I got a 2. A 2 is you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
So are you just going to fall into him every single time?
Oh, no, I'm bringing him to the ground.
Okay.
That's a
Teleport
strategy.
grapple. That's pretty rad.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Let's do it.
I hate how I don't like how
Wouldn't
he
it be
says that.
wouldn't it be but for advantage because it would be a surprise?
Um,
Surprise attack. Ooh.
Surprise teleport.
I think it's behind him.
Nothing personal, kid.
You know what? The first one I would say has a surprise advantage to it because he's probably not expecting you to teleport and grab him. But the second one, if that's relevant, won't have advantage. So here it is. I would like you to you blink 30 feet. How far can you blink?
30.
1, 2,
So I
3,
wanna
4,
move as
5. Oh yeah. 1,
then-
2, 3, 4, 5.
Where is he at?
About 30 feet to you, because it's 10 there, and then he's 20 feet above.
Okay.
So you can.
I'd like to blink, blink, grab him, and then bring him to the ground or grapple him if he can keep us both up. I don't know, but I'm big.
Roll an attack roll.
This could work.
Attack?
Yeah, a grapple is a basic attack roll to see if you land it.
10.
As
Oh,
you
well, does my
advantage.
strength-
Advantage.
Does my strength count for anything?
It would just be your attack like modifier, so it'd be your strength modifier.
24?
It's gonna be hit.
23,
So,
sorry.
Yeah. So you.
Oh, sorry.
I don't have
23.
2 dice big enough, so you're there with him. Give me a second to double check. Levitate as a spell.
I'm a big. I count as a large thing.
This is true. I don't think you weigh 500 pounds though.
No, but it's 500 pounds.
Yeah, I can lift up to an additional.
How much? What does the weight and large have to do with anything? Like, how does
That's
that?
how much you can lift. When it comes to your lifting capacity, you lift as a large creature, but your weight is only. You're probably in the 350 mark. So you grab onto him, and you see him kind of like slump down and have a tough time doing it. But you're grabbed onto him in the air. That is a thing.
He
Good
doesn't-
job.
He doesn't come down.
He doesn't fall down, but he is considered grappled for all intents and purposes. Oop. Okay.
Thank you for saying that correctly.
You're welcome. I know
Too many people say intensive purposes.
I know I got
and-
got for being what's the word, taught back in the day.
My teleport only works for myself, not for anything connected to me.
Yes.
If I had somebody on my back.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's just you. You're the one blinking out.
Okay.
Okay, that was Cal. That was your turn. Attack, action, thing. Bott, you're the next one to be up.
I will action surge.
Okay. All right, Bott. What's the plan?
That's a rallying cry as well, isn't it?
No, that's the
That's second wind.
second wind.
Right.
Gives additional healing abilities. Other things about Bott is in our description below. Bott has some extra programming that's going to trigger with certain events. So Bott's
How close can I get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get basically right below him, but you're not. He's going to be 20 feet out of your reach because he's flying or levitating. Let's say.
Crossbow attack.
Okay.
Got plans.
Shoot a crossbow. Roll a d20. See if it hits.
Don't hit me. At advantage.
Does ranged attacks get advantage when someone's grappled?
I'm not moving.
Do I get advantage because he is grappled?
I think so. I don't know.
You know, I would call this flanking at least. So have advantage on this one given the circumstances.
I rolled a.
Roll another one.
I rolled a 5.
5 and an 8. Even at the plus modifier to that of 12, it just you hit through you lash through his cape, missing him entirely. You have a second action though. At advantage.
Another attack.
Yes, please.
I rolled a 9. I rolled a 2.
Oh, sorry, Bott.
Dice
With 9.
jail.
Yeah, only if that RNG. With the +4 of your crossbow with 9 comes to 13, and 13's gonna be a miss. First shot, load it into the arm, get your shot off, see that it misses. Trying to get it, but the struggle between him and Cal Luna makes it too difficult to what's it called? To get the shot landed. Without trying to hit your friend Cal Luna, you make 2 misses. That's gonna be Bott's turn. Nova, it's up to you.
Oh, okay. Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Did you want to hex it?
No.
Okay.
Thank you for the reminder.
Ask her that before
No.
every spell.
I want to Eldritch Blast.
She remembers that she has concentration.
What?
Nothing.
Funny joke.
Because you have
Oh.
you have rock the
All right,
trog.
roll for an attack roll, please.
Did
At
she
advantage.
remember?
At advantage?
have to
Because Cal
concentrate on
Luna,
I don't know. No. Charms no.
the grasp of Cal Luna, and they're flying in like.
Sick as heck.
You know, it's like when you watch a really bad theater or stage play where they lose balance in the middle while they have one guy on the rope and they're just spinning in circles.
Spin like SpongeBob.
I
in
think
the
21.
Yes. 21? That's
Yep.
going to be a hit. Roll damage for me, please.
Okay. I'm gonna. Wait.
Reminds me of that one meme of the kid on the
Add it.
calculator.
Oh, well, I guess it already hit.
I think
so.
it's 11. Yeah, 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. You hit this Mind Flayer with a strike of 11 points of damage.
And I'm going to use my bonus action, healing. Oh, wait. I think it's back. No, I can see it within
Okay.
60 feet, I think. Yes, one creature within 60 feet I can heal with my dice. As a bonus action, I'm going to heal Blackston for
Bless.
2d6.
Okay.
8.
That's
You
not
have
bad.
10
Let's go.
HP.
Yeah, if he mind blasts again, he dies.
So
I tried.
Blackston, you got what, 10?
10. But
Nice.
now probably won't kill me.
Fair enough. It's got bigger problems though.
Because I'm just worried about death.
That's true. There's a big 9-foot thing on its back.
Yeah, it's got its own issues going on.
Grappling.
Let's see. So it's going to.
What did it snap its neck? Honestly.
All right. So
Go for it.
this is weird. Can I out grapple someone grappling me? Oh no, medium or
It's a
smaller.
strength contest.
No, I'm laughing because it's got its tentacles. It's now going to be the Mind Flayer's turn. With you grabbing onto it and causing some things, its arms are pinned, and you can feel now that his body is relatively frail and not nearly as strong as if, normal, in normal health, in bad condition at best. As you turn and it turns its head, it takes its tentacles, and it's going to grab onto you and lash out, and it's going to roll an attack roll.
Oh my god, I knew it. Oh,
At
I knew it.
you. 11 plus 7 to hit
Yeah.
is going to be 18. That's going to be... It's in worse condition, so its physical attacks are not as strong as they should be.
Thank you,
It's
Devin.
halved.
Remember how we like had to beg him for level 3?
3 plus 4, 7 points of psychic damage.
I thought it was a physical attack.
Yeah.
It's just physical attacks or just psychic damage?
This one's physical attacks or psychic damage. It is a psychic creature at this point. So it's going to do 7 points of psychic damage to you.
Okay.
It is not going to break free of its thing, and it's going to continue to elevate itself higher.
It has 0 speed when grappled.
Levitate is... let me double check. Levitate, you could be right. Okay.
You're
Come
the DM,
on.
I'll let you do it.
Wow, that's a lot of words. You know what? I'm going to come back to you guys, and then we'll see what happens. Otherwise, it's going to stay put where it's at.
Okay.
Then it's going to go to... let's see. After the Mind Flare, it's going to be Troglodyte's turn.
Oh, Troglodyte.
Is Rock doing anything? Rock doesn't have any plans.
He's
Oh,
just chilling.
can I tell?
Yeah, sure. You try to give him a command.
Attack the Mind Flayer. The purple thing.
Can't move.
Yeah, it got that.
Okay.
It's going to panic for a few seconds. It's going to grab a small shard, move as close as it can, and it's going to throw it at it.
At advantage.
Yay.
At advantage. It's going to be a 4. That's not going to do it. 15, no.
You tried, though.
15 plus its attack roll is going to be 17 total.
Is it technically flanking because I'm on its back?
That's why I have advantage, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll give it to you on that. In this context, it can't dodge anything.
Sick, let's go.
It's going to throw it.
You can cuss now.
Thank you.
Sick. It takes 1 point of damage.
Lovely.
Wow!
You see it hit in the back of the head as like this sharp crystal object just thunks him. It takes 1 point of damage. Good job, you guys.
Yay!
Moral support for Rock.
Thanks, Rock.
He
Okay.
rocked.
I rock. I'm a dude. He's
I
a
rock.
dude.
All
We're all
right.
dudes.
That's going to be that one's turn. It's back to Israfel. What's the plan?
Lax and Raquel, first one to me gets help. I just have to touch you. And I'm going to move as close to both of them as possible and prepare protection against good and evil with an emphasis on aberration.
Can you touch me with your chilled hand?
Are you using you are not using your dash? You're just preparing a spell, right?
Yeah, I'm preparing a spell.
Okay.
What if you touch me with chill touch?
I cannot touch you with chill touch. It has to be my hand.
All right. Let's see.
Can you sever your hand?
I cannot.
Throw it
Oh,
at
hey,
me?
use
I
one
would
of your
love
hands
to.
that you cut off that no one knows
We don't know about that.
Live the dream.
Imagine he just cuts off his hand and throws it at me. It touches.
All right. So let's see. At this point in time, we're going to move to back to the top of the order. Blackston, you're up again.
All right.
After you have a massive headache, you feel a little better, and now you're taking your second shot and you throw.
So yeah, now we have advantage now.
On this attack, yeah.
All right, so now I'm gonna take one of my daggers and throw my actual daggers.
Okay.
And chuck it.
Just one?
We'll see what happens.
Wait, you should have visited me first.
Is dirty 20 gonna hit?
Yeah, dirty 20 hits.
All right. With
Does that hit?
sneak attack.
Mhm.
That wasn't 11.
11 points of damage. All right. As you take it in, you see the spinning like mind flare, and you line up the shot, and you see it as it like makes it through a chink in his armor, hitting him in the torso. 11 points of damage. Takes it.
All right. So,
All right.
I'm just gonna take a little bit of movement towards the capsule, like on G, and then use my bonus action to hide.
Okay. Bonus action.
Hide
Hide.
right behind it.
Roll me a hide. Roll me a hide check, please.
That's plus stealth, right?
Stealth check.
15.
15. You get behind it. It's translucent, but you're able to feel like relatively hidden behind its trajectory from the mind flare.
Yeah.
Cal Luna, back to you.
Oh boy. You're at H9, you said?
Yes, I am.
Where am I?
You are floating with the mind flare right there. You're 20 feet in the air in like K2.
I'd like to fall, release grapple, fall, teleport to Israfel next to him, and then throw my javelin at it.
5, 6. You can go there. That's as far as you can go with your movement.
Let me touch him.
No. Fall and teleport.
Oh, yeah, and then you have movement. So you teleport here, blink, and then you have your movement. Boom, you're there. Ka-chow.
And then
All right.
take my javelin and throw it at the thing.
Before he does, he actually gets oh, damn it.
What?
You're protected. You don't get any advantage, but you're protected.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. You throw your javelin, roll an attack roll, please.
Okie dokie.
No longer at
Okie
advantage,
dokie.
because you were the one giving all that.
23.
23 is going to hit, so roll damage.
What can I do?
6.
6, all right. Let's see, 6 points of damage going in. As you throw it, you watch it pierce the breastplate on his armor. It's going to take 6 more points of damage. It's looking roughed up, but it's not. It's still looking relatively healthy. Relatively, like it's taking damage, but it's tough to tell. It's not like intensely bleeding, at least not with this thing's anatomy. Then it's going to move back to Bott. Your turn. He's right above you.
I cast Fairy Fire.
All right, you cast Fairy Fire. Boom. Does it make a dexterity save? Think so? I want to double check.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll it.
Roll him.
That's a 6. No, I don't care if it has one or not. It fails because it's not going to beat that, or it's going to lose to that. So
DC
it is now.
12.
Okay, so none of its stats can beat that one. So you watch as your chest pulsates, and you have like the sigil in your arm, as you see like a dispersion of almost like dust, almost like pixie dust essentially, and it floats around and it engulfs the area that the Mind Flayer is sitting, and it sticks to his body, like it is now basically a glittery Mind Flayer. It just went to it's now at a rave, and it is now sparkly, and it's very clear to see it in all contents.
In this panorama, I don't think so.
All right.
Can I get a meme of a psychedelic Mind Flayer, please?
I mean, it's Squidward dancing.
It's Squidward in his beauty form.
Yeah.
It's beautiful Squidward dancing with the
Accurate.
giant brain. All right, Bott, that's going to be your turn. Good use of Fairy Fire. Probably now is when's necessary. Nova, it's back to you.
Okay. I'm gonna do. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think. I was thinking Eldritch Blast, but now I'm thinking of doing Toll the Dead. It's a wisdom saving throw.
I am a Thumbo icon and I will kill you, Squidface.
It's a good intimidation.
Alright. Okay, I will do Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead.
So they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, wisdom save.
Yes. What?
That's going to be a 22.
I'm feeling
Oh.
22.
I don't. It is not. It is going to save the wisdom saving throw.
Wow.
Any plans? Any movements?
What do we do now?
Going anywhere? You're still hanging back. You do have some cover right there if there's like projectile attacks, because it is that this spot right here is raised about 3 feet off the ground.
Oh, okay.
It's just not visually clear for y'alls.
Sure.
I'm gonna stay there for now.
Okay.
I should have just done the
My
Eldritch
mind
Blast.
just slipped.
Nova, is that your turn?
Yes.
This Mind Flayer is going to levitate down to where Bott is at. It's going to look you directly in the eyes, Bott, as if it looks through you in sheer hatred, as it sees the shine of your metallic body, and it is going to make a. Let's see.
I'm a dum-dum. Keep going.
I
had advantage on
this
it.
one.
I
Oh,
wasn't
there was
thinking.
advantage on that.
No,
Very
that was a
fire.
saving throw.
Oh.
Different.
Yeah.
It's going to make a tentacle attack towards you, Bott, as it's going to lash down and try to grab onto you with its tentacles, and you will then be grappled from there if it lands. Attack is it's hard to say. That's going to hit, though. 14 plus 7 is going to be 21. So,
Does that hit? Yeah.
yes. Excuse me, that's the few times I've ever hit Bott in this game. Thank you very much.
My AC is 19.
Yeah,
Yeah, we know.
good.
Show off.
I think 21 would hit any of us at level 3.
Bott, you are going to take 10 points of psychic damage. And you are now grappled. And yeah, you're just grappled, and you are stunned if you do not make a intelligence saving throw. So good luck. On your turn, you'll make an intelligence saving throw. If you fail that, you'll be stunned.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, just roll it now, just so we'll see.
Oh.
Who's next?
Bott, roll me one roll real quick. Then we will. Then who's next is the.
I cannot be restrained because of my ring.
That's right, baby.
Oh.
I remember why I put that ring in the dungeon now. Yeah.
Oh.
Hell
My
yeah.
God.
Fuck.
I have a question.
Yeah. Good job, Bott.
Could I put my bag of holding over the thing's head? If I teleported above it?
You could have, but it doesn't like kill it. You have to get like if you reach into a bag of holding, your arm just doesn't like explode.
Yeah, but it's
Suffocate
it
it.
breathes.
Fair enough. But it's
Won't
got
be able to
tentacles.
see
It can pull
anything.
itself out of it.
Bad.
He's.
No,
Oh,
there's no-
I don't like this
See,
at all.
suffocate.
I need to get a bag of devouring.
Okay, so Bott, Bott, roll
no
me an
oxygen,
intelligence
your arm
check,
would also feel
intelligence
effects,
saving
wouldn't it?
throw.
If you
This
stick
will
your
see
hand
if you're
out in
stunned or not.
space,
Space is different.
I rolled a 13.
Intelligence? 12?
12. 12. You'll save this 12. Yeah, the 12 is a save. You are not stunned on your next turn. Good for
Nice.
you. You're also not grappled because you have a dope-ass ring. That's gonna be the Mind Flayer's turn. Rock is going to still get in the battle.
Oh, bless you, Rock.
1, 2,
Rock.
3, 4, 5. Rock's
give
gonna go
Rock an
right next to him.
inspiration.
Take 2 attacks, bite and a slash.
Might be his death.
That's a miss. That's a hit.
Which one hit?
They both do the same. The slash missed, the bite landed. So it's gonna come over top.
At advantage.
Fairy fire.
You're right.
And
Okay, both hit. Okay, yeah. Okay, I lied. Both hit. Thanks, Fairy Fire. Thank you, Fairy Fire. All right, so this thing's going to take 2. It's going to take a bite attack. It's going to deal 3 points of piercing and then 7 points of piercing. Holy shit, that thing actually did some damage.
Yeah, Rock.
Heckin' Rock, 30. Yeah. Heckin' Rock coming in for the battle. All right, that's
how
going
much
to be
damage did he do?
did a total of 10.
Wow.
10 points of damage.
Come on,
Not what I was
Rock.
expecting. So that's going to be that troglodyte's turn. Israfel, you're back up.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna give a whirl at Witch Bolt.
I don't get healing.
I can't heal. I don't have healing.
Oh.
I'm still at
But
10.
you said you just had to touch me.
I did touch you.
It
Now
gave
it
you
has
protection,
yeah, you're
which
protected.
gives you some resistance of features.
You will-
To what?
to anything he tries to do to you. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on him.
Okay.
At
Nice.
level 1.
Yep.
Does a 26 hit as
Ooh,
a
was
crit?
that with advantage?
Oh no, that's literally 20 plus 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 20. It's gonna hit. You
Crit.
crit him.
Yeah.
This might be his death. Hopefully.
21 electrical damage.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Patrick!
Okay.
Can we get a cut over to Patrick?
Yeah, that's no, I don't want that cut. I don't want that at all. No, I don't want that. No, please stop. Okay, 20 points of damage is going to land.
21.
Yeah. Sorry.
21, please.
20. Oh yeah, 21. Sorry. I added it right here. Okay, that's gonna bring us back to Blackston.
Oh boy, he's still alive?
Yeah, he's
Killed me!
he's
Yeah,
a
it's
he's
like
a
it's like a boss
he's
monster.
a tough buddy.
He's frail, but tough. Got it.
You know what? I'm gonna join in on the
Thank
fray.
God.
There's no use
They
in
did it.
life if you don't play
They
safe.
freaking did it.
How far can I get close to him? You know, how far can I get to him?
Kind of there. You're blocked by that. Oh, actually, you go here. I'm an idiot.
And I can hit him?
Yeah, you can.
At
You
advantage?
can be adjacent. At advantage,
All
yeah.
right, let's go. I'm gonna take a strike at him.
Okay.
What?
You're like,
I'm shaking with
13
electricity.
13's a miss.
All right, I'm gonna take another swing then.
Go for it.
How about 16?
16 just hits.
All right, can I have my sneak attack on
Yeah.
I
That was
haven't
the
used it yet?
first hit with advantage. Yeah, sneak attack will land.
Oh, bless. Okay, that's 16 damage.
16. All right.
Yes.
As you're slicing through him, he looks pretty bad. Pretty.
He's still alive.
He's a CR7, buddy.
He's a bad bitch.
God.
He's like a
I'm a
boss.
bad bitch. You can't kill me.
There's a reason they love it.
Miss Keisha, oh, she did.
There's a reason this is the
Alright.
only guy in the room we're fighting.
Okay. That's gonna be Blacksmith's turn.
Is he still lit up with fairy fire?
Yeah, he got advantage
I
off
got
of those
advantage on
throws.
Do I get to
Yep.
go, maybe?
It's going to take us to Kalaluna.
I'm going to move forward. I'm going to teleport behind him. I'm going to continue my rage. I'm going to... I don't need to recklessly attack because he's already advantaged. And I'm going to try to... 11.
11 is just a miss. You blink back and slightly disoriented. You take the shot and trying not
just
to hit
jumping
somebody
this
with this giant polearm that you have. Try to block the blade from hitting any ally, and you just miss through. It is a miss on that one.
Sick.
All right. Bott, it's your turn. What you gonna do?
I will make a crossbow attack.
He's in the air. He's floating.
No, you're all.
He
You're,
came
you're,
down?
you're
Oh,
just.
that's
He
right,
came. He came down to you.
Oh, that's right.
If you attack with a crossbow, you'll be doing it at disadvantage.
But fairy fire and flanking.
It's gonna be just a straight roll then.
Yeah.
All right, Bott, roll me a straight roll with your cross.
That is what I feel like.
Heck
Fair
yeah,
enough.
bro. I'm not telling you how to do it. I just wanted to make sure it was clear
Disadvantage,
visually
you know,
speaking.
aiming it at his head and firing.
All right. Yeah.
I rolled a 16.
16's gonna hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, 16 plus your 4 is gonna be total 20. As he's dodging out of all of this, he's now in a complete mess. You take a shot. You watch it skewer through this plate body, and he's going to take how much damage?
I rolled a 4.
4 plus 2 is gonna be 6 total. He's almost there.
If only my attack hit.
All right, Nova. What's your plan?
You know the plan. Hex,
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Cool. Roll attack.
With advantage?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
For multiple reasons.
So many reasons.
That was good. Looking good over there.
25. Does that hit?
25 hits.
Okay. Which one do I want to use? I want to make sure I really go after this guy. Oh, not good, you guys.
All that hype.
10.
10. That's it.
10 to. You really got to stir me up, huh?
I'm really excited for this next part.
No, Devin, don't
Oh,
even
no.
say that.
I know. Yeah, no, I know.
Why?
Heaven
No,
knows.
it's
Yeah.
no.
No, well, you'll see.
You might be fine.
Oh yeah, you'll probably be fine. You're just
You're
hanging
gonna-
back there, enjoying a sip of tea.
Whose turn's next?
It's actually his.
Is it Rock? What about Rock? Oh, no.
Rock's right after. It goes Mind Flayer, then it goes
Yeah,
Rock.
no, okay, go on, Devin. Go on.
Just do it.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, it is fine.
So,
We're just gonna be
as
upset.
you guys, it's funny while you guys were looking around and assuming the stats of a Mind Flayer, you noticed that the 3, not pillars, but the 3 capsules that was holding the other 3 looked smaller than the main one on the floor.
Shut up.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
As I'm staring at it, I'm like, yeah, that's bigger. I didn't know that was. I'm glad that's visually bigger on screen. It's in pretty bad shape. This is true. However,
But not as bad as shape as you originally made it out to.
yes, that is true. It's more clear now. I thought it was funny just to describe it this way. Now that everyone's being encapsulated and all the things, all magical effects that have been hitting him have been less than more than effective. They hit, but they're not as powerful as if a physical damage fighter would have. So the damage that was magically done to this particular individual isn't nearly as strong as what thought was, as now you're completely encapsulating this figure. You can see that what was really effective was the physical damage dealt to it. However, it's received a substantial amount of physical damage. Is not looking good. the force damage that you dealt through the hex as well as through the Eldritch Blast, they landed, and it looked like it hurt, but it was force, so it reacted. It's going to look back at all of you, the three of you here. It's going to turn, and it's going to make a mind connection to all three of you, or all five of you, and Rock.
And
I will return. And he blinks out.
No! 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 No!
He's going to, you're going to see him do a small incantation after getting like a barrage of physical attacks, and he blinks. And he is no longer on this plane of existence.
Yep.
And that's where we're going to leave off for tonight's episode.
No!
I will see you guys.
No! You can't end it there!
That's what he does. That's what he does.
Bruh, we've gone later than this. Let's just go.
I will see you guys. However, I just, as a small recap, it is clear that we are in a familiar place similar to where Bott's from. We are seeing a place of Bott's descent. This is very similar in Rockwell. This is his area. Thank you for all joining us on this wonderful adventure of taking down a... Mind Flayer is a loose term for other forms of Illithids. Check the monster manual if you guys are curious. It's very close to another
Only
one.
my attack hit.
It-
There is potential.
If you critted, it probably would have did it. It would have done it. You would have hit for so much. Yeah. Oh, beauty. But anyways,
We all lived, which was cool. This is the optimal, like, this is the best situation, guys. We
Today's
we got
a
it to
win.
run away. I'm happy.
Congratulations, you guys won this battle. It had to flee because with the amount of physical force surrounding it, it would not have made it out, and it was very clear that that was the case. But the Mind Flayer is no longer present, and it was fun while it lasted. We will see you guys.
Oh my gosh. Wait, first, thank
Next.
you, Soft Anarchist, for rating us.
Soft Anarchist.
Thank you so much. Thanks for joining the Discord.
Yes, yes.
Also, don't forget to guess how many singular dice Gianna has. The closest answer gets a mask. Twitch Slays mask.
And where do they
Provided by me.
Where do they post it, Gianna?
In the Meme Jail Discord, please.
Yeah.
In the Meme Jail
Come to our
Discord.
Discord.
Yes.
There's a channel called Meme Jail.
Take a,
exclamation
not how
point.
many sets I have, how many singular dice I have.
It's more than 7.
It's less than 100.
Can we eat these?
No.
You don't know.
Oh, it's
Good
less
to
than
know.
200.
Yeah. There's no way I'd have to.
All right.
I'm getting there.
Well, that is going to
You're-
wrap
you're
up our
getting
episode
there.
for tonight. The party survived their battle with
Barely.
a tough Illithid. They might have gotten a second Mind Blast in there, but they took it. Okay, they took a wallop. That's the truth.
That second Mind Blast would have killed half.
That would have killed
Yes.
me.
It's just for funsies. It's a 60-foot cone, and I believe
I think Nova would have been fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I haven't
6,
taken any
7,
damage,
8,
so-
9, 10. It would have hit Nova.
Oh!
It was the whole battle map.
Whoa!
Basically.
Also, thank you,
Cal,
Magic
you would've been
Harp,
fine. You were out
for
of
the
cone.
dice and
You-
the
Yeah,
dice
you're behind it.
earrings. I
Its
love
cone
them.
would have been this way. You would have been clean
And I
of
had
that cone.
protection.
Yeah, you had protection.
Yeah.
Well, look at you.
Anyways, thanks everybody. We will hopefully see you guys next Wednesday at 7 p.m.
What are you
7
doing?
p.m. Good night, everybody, and I can't wait to see you then.
Bye.
Bye.